talk, right? I'm a barbarian. I know how I can do that kind of barbaric Russian style, Slavic kind of a voice, but how do I, you're so used to talking how you talk. How would my character talk, you know?
Yes.
And that's where people start getting self-conscious. And I think for me, it's just talk as yourself, but talk as if the character was talking. Don't say, I go up to him and I ask this and I tell him this or whatever. Literally say what you would have said. Hey, Alliston, we just came back. We found out that Dowerstone's completely involved. We know he's in on it. Who do we talk to get the ball rolling on some kind of an investigation? That's how I would normally talk. Maybe it's not how my character in a real mythic world would talk because they really talk strange like Old English. But again, there's a difference between putting that type of a spin on it. So anyway,
who must barbarian kill to get this
exactly,
ball rolling?
exactly. What L? You had me at L. What do I do? It's like one of my favorite lines, and we're going to kick off the stream here in a second. If you have never watched Critical Role, the one thing I love about Matt Mercer is the characters that he comes up with. And he's a voice actor, so he can get away with a lot of the different voices. But the personality he spends on, one of my favorite lines, and it was so simple in the whole series of their the last 3 or 4 years, 6 years they've been doing it, was their first campaign, very first episode. And the party was in a dwarven community in the mountains. And he did something and he put a gold coin on the table. One of the characters did. Hey, I pay the bartender a gold coin and he's asking him for information. And the bartender bites the coin and says, I love that you speak dwarf. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's like my favorite, one of my favorite lines. And it's like, so stuff like that is figuring out how would your character portray him or herself. But anyway, I'm going to kick off the stream, get the music going. So if you guys got to go pee or let the dogs out, you got about 3 minutes.
Okie dokie.
I just got done watching The Mighty Nine.
Yeah.
And Laura Bailey's character, man, I just love the way she does that character, man.
She does.
The accent is great.
Yeah. And the other part is when she casts something like spiritual weapon and it comes out like a big lollipop, it's absolutely hysterical. It's hysterical.
I saw a lot of other stuff too. She kept manifesting dildos and putting them tricks around.
Absolutely.
Like, what are you doing?
Absolutely hysterical.
Well, her mom was like a prostitute, so she gets it naturally.
Yeah. Now, season 1 is perfect if you want to learn how to play a barbarian, because Grog is absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, I like Grog.
Oh, that's the Vox. Grog. That's Vox Machina.
Yeah, Vox Machina. Yeah. That's season 1.
There's the Mighty Nine is a different show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's still Critical Roles. Critical Roles, season 1, season 2, season 3, whatever. Yeah. So
they're different. They're totally different.
No, they're the same. They're the same. It's the same players, just a different campaign. Same world.
Yeah.
Same world, different campaign. So they start at a different time in a different place. And so you've got.
If it was the same world.
It is. It is.
There's a reference in Mighty Nine that goes to Vox Machina.
Yeah, Vox Machina started in it. No, it's the exact same world, just a different part of the world. So Vox Machina did it wherever it was, and then they started a new campaign with the new characters because the campaign 1 ended. And
after the dragons, right?
Yeah, and so after season 1 ended, they started season 2 with the Mighty Nine, but toward the middle or end of the Mighty Nine, some of the characters from Vox Machina show up. So it's the same world, but I'm just saying.
I just finished watching every episode of the Mighty Nine, and I haven't watched the Vox Machina yet. I watched the first season of Vox Machina when it first came out, but I haven't seen anything since then.
Yeah, no,
Hey, it's
no.
pretty
You're
good, man.
talking.
I
You're
couldn't get
sorry.
past all the vulgars. I was stepping all over everybody. My bad.
No, you're right.
I like to talk.
I'm sorry. When we talk about the season, I'm not talking about the cartoon. I'm talking.
Oh,
I'm talking. No, if you go
I'm
watch,
talking about the cartoon. I didn't watch the show.
if you go watch YouTube, and their entire season, that's what I'm saying is in the entire season of the literal D&D campaign, not the cartoon that came about. No, 100%. Yeah, now I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, so the cartoons are
That's what I
great.
was talking.
Yeah, well, the cartoons are great, but the voice the voice characterizations, and as you watch the game as they go, I'm just saying, if you go watch how to role play a barbarian, you just go watch Vox Machina and watch Grog from the beginning. It's absolutely hysterical. So anyway,
I,
go ahead.
I want to do the Dungeon Soup Barbarian. There you go.
There you go.
Thanks for
There you
watching.
go. There you go. All right. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a Monday night. I'm Sean, your host. They are the players. You know who they are, and we welcome everybody. New folks, welcome. Old hands, welcome back. As you watch the stream, don't forget you can earn tokens just by watching, interacting. The more you interact, the more you do, the more you say. Have yourself a good old time. But you earn those tokens, you can trade them ins for nat 1s and or nat 20s for the players. Or I, your humble DM, would never turn down such a generous gift from you. And I guess I should. I was like, I thought I'm prepared, and I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should put my notes together here. Anyway, as you watch the stream, you earn those tokens. You can trade them in for nat 1s and nat 20s. Also, if you want to help support the stream, don't forget, for every 100 bits that you cheer, you can grant a +1 to your favorite player or DM. Let me go back here. I just opened my notes. I apologize. I usually have them open ahead of time, but I forgot. As I go back and look, as of right now, Biamba has 1 point, Renoir has 1 point, and that is it. What does that mean for them? That means that if they miss a dice roll by 1, they have 1 point that they can use to adjust their dice score to raise it up or down in order to be a success. And as I said, you can earn, or for every time you trade your bits in, or I'm sorry, not bits, but your tokens in as you watch the stream, you can grant nat 1s or nat 20s. Those are free. All you have to do is interact with the stream and watch the stream, and the more you interact and watch, the more tokens you earn. Subscribing earns you tokens, cheering earns you tokens, faster, etc. But anyway, you can trade those in, and those are only good for the stream. So I encourage you to get them in early and often. Yeah, that nat 1 last time was super useful. You never think you're going to use it, but absolutely you can. Normally they only last from one stream only. I don't let them carry over, but I am going to allow the nat 1s and nat 20s from last stream to carry over. So as of right now, Hubb, Mulgar, and Renoir all have nat 20s available for their use. And Mulgar also has an additional nat 1. So save those players. You may need them. You just never know. But I encourage you to get those in early and often so that the players do have the entire stream, because like I said, I normally do not carry them over. If you really want to help support the stream, as I've said again and again, every penny that comes into the stream, however it comes in, whether subscriptions, cheers, whatever, goes right back into the stream in some way, shape, or form, whether it's content, hosting services, whatever. We don't pay a lot for what we do, and you can tell by the production quality of our stream that we don't put a lot of money into it. Don't be laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
Liar.
No.
Liar, I heard you laugh and I saw you light up. So there you go. So I can see who's talking now, because I can see him light up on the stream. So I know who's talking. So when you're laughing,
I would never.
Yeah, he who coined size of cinema would never, ever laugh at us. Yeah, you're such a dick, man. That's all right. Anyway, I encourage you to, if you want to, help support the stream. For every 100 bits you do, you can. Also, you can support the stream by obviously subscribing. Some players have jumped in and graciously joined with their Amazon Prime, because Amazon Prime does give you a free, as part of your subscription, a free subscription to whatever channel you want, and that's part of your Amazon. Hey, look at there. And Ager is up here for the 54th month in a row because he is not only a player, but he is a masochistic player. He likes to submit himself to whatever. So appreciate that, brother. I really do. And last but not least, if you really want to help and you don't want to be one of those folks that has to remember when your subscriptions are coming up and all that, we do have a tip jar. That's a one-time only. I think it's a $5 minimum. But you just go to our homepage, twitch.tv/AgoraQuest, and you can scroll about halfway down and you'll see our about info. And in that area, there is a link to a tip jar. I encourage you to click it if you want to do so. And that will take you to our donation page, and that goes right to the content provider. So whether you're donating to us or your other favorite content providers here on Twitch, I think it's a great way to help support the streams because, as I said, you don't have to worry about recurring charges and remembering to stop your subscription if you wanted to. But you can also make sure that all of the money that you give goes to the content provider, minus a small processing fee, but it's like a 1.5, maybe even 2%. I don't know the exact percentage, but sure as hell ain't 50% like Twitch takes from us. So I encourage you to do that. And if you're a big Greyhawk fan like we are, also check out the Greyhawk Creatives team page. You can see the little slogan or the little logo in the bottom left-hand corner of our stream. I should really learn to see if I can put like a clickable link on that. I've never really done any of that. I'm not real big in the whole production of our videos. We just record the stream and then spit it out to YouTube. So maybe one of these times I'll learn how to figure that out. But the bottom line is, go to Greyhawk Creatives team page. Just go to Twitch, search for Greyhawk Creatives. It's twitch.tv/team/Greyhawk Creatives, but however you search, you can find them. And if you really want to do that, if you're here in chat, !socials, come to our channel, !socials. It'll give you all of our links to our Discord, our YouTube, Twitch, our Twitter, i.e. X, whatever. You can find us everywhere. Come check us out, man. Come hang out with us. We're not real super spammy on the Discord or whatever. A lot of channels are really super busy. I don't know if you consider that spam if you go into a channel to interact. But we've had some good discussions. A couple here recently are some pretty good. The chaos versus law. So need to move that to like the general channel instead of just the 1E channel, because I think that's a great conversation for all versions. So anyway, if you've been following the stream, you know, or at least this game, you know that our party has been involved with investigating a cult known as the Ebon Triad. And it's called the Ebon Triad, the Black Trio, because there are radical factions of 3 different deities that have sort of come together and have some sort of a loosely based alliance where their goal is to take aspects of each of their deities and merge them into one uber deity and bring forth that individual into the prime material and thus kick off the Age of Worms. The Age of Worms, they have learned, stems from an ancient evil sorcerer by the name of Kyuss, Kyuss, and he created these uber powerful undead by the use of these slimy green worm-like creatures. And the party has discovered that some of these slimy green worm-like creatures have been found here beneath Diamond Lake. And so they were tasked to go check it out beneath Dowerstone Mines. They have done so. They have managed to clear out the Temple of Vecna, and shortly thereafter took out the remaining individuals, at least most of the remaining individuals, get to that later, from the Temple of Vecna. And so the party, when last we met once again some reinforcements that they had cleared out Vecna's temple once. They went back in and there were reinforcements, as well as the Faceless One, who is apparently the high priest of Vecna, but he has escaped their clutches twice. And so they have just completed the task of clearing out the Temple of Vecna again. They have sanctified some sort of a witching brew pot that they were using to manufacture or bring some soupy substance of these undead into realization. They have just finished combat and are deciding whether or not they're going to go after the next and what they believe is the final temple, which is dedicated to the god Erythnul. One thing I did forget to mention, you guys found those keys and whatnot on the bedside table of the high priest of Hextor's chambers, and one of those keys was a stone key. And I meant to say that key, the head of that key, actually is the symbol to Erythnul. So I forgot to mention that, and if I did mention it, I don't remember mentioning it. I went back through the video and didn't hear myself mention it. So, just as a note, just for reference for you guys. So,
I don't know how to spell Erythnul.
Erythnul. Erythnul. Nul.
Got it. Yep, I spelled it completely wrong before.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. You're a barbarian. You know, it's rubbing two sticks together is about as intelligent as you get. So with that, players, is there anything about last session that we need to cover or you would like to cover before we get started in tonight's episode?
We had a blessed
holes in the ceiling. Are they in every room or just
no? There's just a couple in a couple of the rooms. There's one in the room you're in now. There's one in the main chamber where he disappeared a little bit ago, and you recall there was a couple of vent holes in the main chamber where you guys were getting attacked by the pillars.
Did we take a long rest after
No,
that, or were
you have not.
We were
Nope.
waiting. Okay.
You guys were. This was just the end of combat. You've just come in here and searched this room. You sanctified the cauldron, and as a result, you now all have an effective bless for the next 24 hours. And so we're going to have to kind of manually keep track of that, right? So if somebody would quick grab the effects of what a bless does just to make sure. Pretty sure it's just a +1 on your saving throws and a +1 on your attack rolls.
Your attacks. Yeah, I'll get
have
the
a
text.
-1 to hit too. The bad guys have a -1 to hit, right?
I'm not. I think I'm pretty sure the bless doesn't give them a -1. That's like a there's
I think
a bane, like a bane spell or something that your enemy gets a -1 to attack you, but this bless gives you the +1 to attack them. So, but anyway, go ahead and look that up, please.
The cleric version.
Yeah, I dropped it in the text.
Yep, cool. I appreciate it. And again, I just want to, so that way, because it's not, normally the bless would be automatically affected by having the temporary effects applied on your character in the game. But since this is sort of outside the game, the bless will not be applied. So.
Yeah, you can reverse the spell to curse, and that gives like the opposite effect. Where you get like -1 to hit, but the just plain bless only gives like +1 to hit, and increases the morale of henchmen and hirelings and stuff like that. But we don't have any of those.
Cool. Right. Anything else that we want to cover before? If not, let us begin tonight's episode number 26 of Age of Worms. The floor is yours, players, as you sort of gather yourselves. You feel as Renoir sanctified this destroyed copper pot of evil, whatever it was boiling inside, you know it had something to do with undead and the cult of Vecna. You found some papers and some documents here, including a small strip of paper that had several symbols on it that somebody had mentioned they believed it was a key of some sort for the helping solve, or it may be the key to decrypting some of the documents and paperwork that y'all had found in the Temple of Hextor, in the High Priest's chamber after you guys sort of ransacked that area. And
If we do decide to take a long rest here, I'm going to look at that key and see if I can just decipher this stuff.
Well, that is up to you guys, because you literally just had a long rest right before you came into this place. And so it's only been a couple of hours since you guys had a long rest. So it's not really like, I don't go for the whole, we're going to have a long rest, attack, get our ass kicked, take another long rest, go.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I understand completely.
Yeah.
What is everybody down hit points wise? I'm down 8.
I'm down 10.
I'm down 4.
Down 7.
I'm down
19.
19.
You might want to heal yourself a little bit.
While they're doing that, DM, I'm going to use my eyes of minute seeing and start looking at this wall to the north right here for secret doors.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a search check, please, kind sir. What were you going to say? Somebody else besides Hubb?
Yeah, I was going to. Renoir looks up at the ceiling and is like, he can't stay up there forever.
Hubb, as you search, you spend maybe 15, 20 minutes working your way all the way down, and nothing.
Is there anything in here that I could use as first aid?
Yes.
Bandages?
Yes, there is a lot of cloth and material and whatnot within this chamber.
Oh, good. I'm going to add that to the party loot.
Just go ahead and whatever you had, let's say it restores the materials for 2 healing kit charges, if you will.
While he's doing that, Renoir pulls out his wand and casts an incarnation and casts a spell on himself.
Okay. Renoir touches himself. Got it.
I'm never living that down.
You cast. Looks like you cast it like 3 times, man. Did you just burn 3 spells? Did it take 3 charges off your wand?
Hopefully not. I was trying to get it to do once and it wasn't doing anything, so I clicked a couple more times. You know how that goes.
There you go. There you go, man. All right. As you have 4 hit points restored upon you.
Well, at least need to do one more of those anyway. So
okay.
There we go.
Nice.
A bit better.
There you go.
Would you mind zapping me once?
Yeah, let me target you for that third one, and then that will be the third cast that I did.
As you look around, you can see that while there are no undead here, you can see remnants of a greenish slime on the work table. You are up to 35 now, Mulgar.
Thank you.
You can see there is remnants of like a green, slimy substance on the workbenches, where the all kinds of little knickknacks and juju thing. Yeah, the little juju things that like a necromancer or somebody that works with undead may have, little bits of finger and bat wing and guano and other such materials, and little vials of strange looking substances that sit along the tables and whatnot. Now, during the searches, you did not find anything that would be indicative of a potion or something like that, but this is just sort of like lab materials of some strange mad scientist who's in the middle of trying to concoct something, and based on what you have found and seen already, that something definitely involves undead. And so that is sort of the gist of everything that you guys have found in this chamber. What do you want to do? Don't be shy.
Why do I feel like I want to take my sword and just start smashing stuff in here?
You can do that
Just
if
did
you
I
want.
say that out loud? what do we want to keep out of here? Because I want to destroy anything we don't keep.
Renoir
took all
says. Renoir says we need to bring that high priest to justice, or we'll be down here again.
Well, I cannot float through walls or fly, so unless you got other ideas.
We might have to wait.
Are we sure he's coming back?
Well, we didn't think he was coming back when we ran him off the first time, and he came back.
Yeah, it really depends where those holes go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, there would be big holes if they went all the way up, because aren't we like 200 feet deep?
Yeah, you are pretty deep.
Could be a room above us, right? The only way in might be those holes, unfortunately.
How big are those holes?
Probably an inch, at most an inch and a half. As you look at them, though, they look relatively natural. Now, this whole chamber that you guys are in is extremely perfect in its creation. It is perfectly smooth walls of grayish stone. The floors are smooth of grayish stone. But everything, it's like a master craftsman came in here and waved his hand underground and said, "Yeah, get rid of all the natural looking stuff and let's make it look like a dwarf came in here and built this immaculately, perfectly level and smooth walls." So everything here looks like it was made with purpose. At that same time, when you look at the ceiling, you could see that some of the holes in the ceiling look like they go up as more natural flumes or vent holes, if you will.
Oh, so they might go all the way to the surface.
It's quite possible, if not to the surface, to the mines above, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they definitely almost, I don't want to say volcanic flue because those are really big, but these are more small. But yeah, they definitely look natural, and it could have been centuries of time of water eventually wearing it away or however it was caused, but it definitely looks natural. But other than that, you guys, even after Hubb with his minute seeing, you appear that everything that you're going to find, you have found in this room already, and has already been categorized and documented and picked up by somebody. The rest of the stuff is knickknack materials, papers, as I said, scientific experiment stuff. Although I will say, Modred, as you look at some of the materials like spiders, bat guano, pieces of material like that could be spell components for spells that you may or may not already have.
I will go through and resupply my spell component pouch. I've got web, and if there's some dust for sleep, some sand, I get that for my sleep
spell.
All right,
go ahead and give me a D100 search check, please.
What?
Yes. Just roll a D100. Just go right to the chat, roll a D100, and let's see what you get. Nice, a 45 is less than 50. So you managed to find, oops, let's try that again. I accidentally hit the button. You managed to find spell components to resupply every one of your spells one time.
Cool.
So whatever those components may be, just make sure you document those. But yeah, so other than that, you guys have been in here a little while, doing some searching, spend a little time checking things out. doesn't look like there's anything else that you're going to find in here worth of value.
Oh, Snake gifted me with a natural 20 DM.
Snake gifted
Thanks,
you?
Snake.
Yes, sir.
Dude, man, I used to like Snake. He was one of my players. He's in one of my other games, but I can see where his loyalties lie. But that's okay. Hey, Snake, appreciate you, brother. All right, let me document that down. So that means as of right now, Hubb has a nat 20, Modred has a nat 20, Mulgar has a nat 20, and Renoir has a nat 20. Mulgar has an additional nat 1. Cool.
Well, everyone, my suggestion is we don't wait here unless you want to wait another hour or so to see. But I think we should move on to the other temple, and then we can circle back if you want. But if he went all the way up, he's going to work. He's going to rest up, recover, and then he's going to work his way back down. So it'd be another day.
I agree. There's other people who need some smiting down here. So
Yes.
let's go smiting.
Hey, DM,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That platform in the main chamber that we access the mine through.
Yes, sir.
When we descend from the mine, can we perceive that we're going straight down, or if maybe it's going at an angle until it gets to the temple and then it goes straight down?
No, it is definitely a straight down when you come down.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see straight up and straight down. It's just you don't have good enough eyesight to see the entire way, right? But it is a
question on that.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say is, do we know from being up and down it now, if it's down, if somebody's on the top, can they bring it up, or do they have to wait for it to go back up?
No, there is a mechanism at the top for somebody to pull and so when you're on the platform itself, you're cranking this hand thing to raise it up and down. But from the top, you can literally just almost like a pulley system and pull it up.
Okay.
And pull it up that way. It's a little more awkward and difficult, but it's made that if somehow it got stuck at the bottom, somebody at the top would be able to raise it back up.
Well, one last question. How about our special friend with the beautiful feet, being such a clever man like he is?
Mm-hmm.
Would he be able to rig something that almost like a catch so it can't be pulled back up without pulling a pin or something?
Why don't you ask him? He's right here. You don't need to ask me. He's right here. Unless Ronnie's out walking the dogs again, I'm pretty sure he's right here.
No, I'm thinking right here. Can't you hear me talk?
Yes, sir. I hear
now
you.
I can.
Yeah,
I hadn't heard you.
Yeah, I think your Twitch feed is frozen.
No, the Twitch feed seems live to me.
Yeah, I can see
no,
it.
it's going, but so I'm watching myself. There's about a 2 second to 3 second delay from when I talk to when it shows up on the stream.
I also had a problem last week where I had to do refresh. Yeah, I fixed it.
Yep. Anyway.
Well, Hubb, what do you think about fixing this elevator out there so nobody can bring it up? So if our faceless friend does try to come down, he better be able to fly.
Well, I don't know. We might be able to do something. Maybe we put some kind of a pin or something in it so that, that would seem reasonable. If we put a pin in the mechanism so that the ropes can't be tugged on, that would seem to hold it in place.
As long as it doesn't break it, because we need to get out someday.
My rule,
I can fix it.
Yeah. So Hubb, just for future knowledge sake, I rule things like if you want to enable a trap or do something similar to that, it's the exact same as a find remove traps check.
Sure.
And that's how that works. It's literally creating a trap as opposed to disarming one.
Roger. Well, I can always give it a try, but I do think there's got to be a secret door in this location. We're just missing it.
Well, I will gladly walk around the outside perimeter again. I mean, I have no issue with that. I think I'm our best secret concealed door finder person.
True story.
I tell you what would be awesome if elves wore the eyes of minute seeing and got a 1 to 3. That would be the best.
Yep. But just remember, by doing that, you are checking every 10-foot square is a 15-minute inspection.
Roger. No, I get it.
So
Well, I'm gonna walk this room.
Okay.
Slowly walk the whole perimeter of the room.
Okay.
If I don't find anything, oh, I'm sorry.
Oops.
you know how an elf just walking by the secret doors triggers a roll for the DM?
Yep.
In secret, if he's wearing the Eyes of My Night Sin, will that bump that up to a 1 and 2? Just
No,
casually
it's a
walking by?
1 to 3. He noticed,
Oh,
so
just-
they'll notice it on like a 1. If they're searching, it's a 1 or 2, but with minute seeing, it's a 1 to 3.
Okay.
Okay, I'll minute see and I'll walk the walls with the minute seeing.
All right, so you spend about 30 minutes or so. Oh, you're walking out that way, or are you checking the room you guys are in?
Oh, I already walked that. I thought I already walked that.
Oh, no.
I'll-
So you spend about 30 minutes in the room inspecting, and you find no hidden exits anywhere in that room.
Okay. Well, I'm convinced if it's here, it's going to be in this area. I don't think it's in the maze. So then I'm going to walk this room.
For every 10 feet, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
If they're taking the time to do that, I'm going to hit a potion of healing just to be ready.
Okay. All right. All right. So you spend another 30 minutes.
Well, DM, I don't know that gives them a 1 to 3 because it just says wearing these makes you do them as good as an elf. At least that's what Foundry says.
Yeah, it does. But I am going to judge that because he's an elf, it's going to give him a little bit of a boost.
All right. Well, thank you, DM.
Yes, sir. And as you search that whole room for another 30 minutes, you find nothing in that chamber either, Mulgar.
Okay. Well, I go back to the party. Guys, I don't think anything's here. I really don't think there's a secret door. And I'm convinced that there was a secret door, it would be in this area. It wouldn't make sense for the priest to have a secret door in the maze. They would have it in their temple.
Well, unless the maze is part of the temple.
I think the maze is the protection for the temple.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree. It might just be a situation where they have these
How did-
natural caverns on the top to let them escape, but it actually isn't a room up there or anything like that at all.
But if
So there might not be anything.
We got access to these rooms via a secret door in the maze. This the whole thing I'm getting at. But I understand that we can go to the go to hex door. That's not hex door, Erythnul, and take them down.
Yeah, I just don't feel that spending, and I'm not saying it's a waste, but if we could spend days, if not weeks, wandering that maze trying to find a secret door that may or may not exist. And personally, I think we've got a cleric that needs to smite evil, and I feel evil is calling us.
Yeah, let me go work on that elevator and then we go check out that other space.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
It's fighting time.
As you guys work your way back out of the maze, twisting and turning, hoping not to run into anything again.
That was quick.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to go all the way through it, so make it easy. As you guys arrive, you see the.
Somebody's taking off.
I know.
That was
man.
me. I don't know why. I sprinted, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You want me to do a roll here, DM, or you want
Yes.
to roll it?
No, sir. You roll for me, please. Yeah,
All right.
this is your check, kind sir.
So, is there a mechanism here too that would bring it down if it was stuck up top?
No.
Okay.
As you investigate Hubb, you get the intricate sense on how this thing works and how the pulley system up top would work, and you manage to rig it. You're pretty confident that whoever might be up top would not be able to raise the platform from up there. They would have to shimmy down the rope all the way down to unfix your trap.
All right.
Are we required to put an out of order sign?
What's that?
Are we required to put an out of order sign? I don't want to be sued. All right.
Fellas, this thing is officially decommissioned.
Excellent.
And all of us know how to unscrew it, right?
I'll let you know. That's a good idea. In the event that I die, gentlemen, you need to remove the flux capacitor and reinsert the flim flam jallywap.
Got
I'll
it.
do that.
Everybody give me an intelligence check to see if you know exactly what the hell I just said.
We don't. We have no idea what it is. Said.
As you all right, at least a couple people know. Look at this, everybody knows.
Bunch of smart
Everybody.
guys.
That's it, a bunch of smart fellows. Look at
Clearly, all watch Back to the Future.
that.
Hubb, thank you for that great description. It makes all sense now.
Good.
As you approach the western tunnel, unlike the other tunnels, this tunnel is pitch black. There is no torches, no light whatsoever. The hallway itself ends in a stone door with the symbol of Erythnul on it.
Do we have those eyes of the eagle, right? I wonder if they'd extend my infravision. Let's have the key to that door. Can somebody hand me the key, please?
Here.
I'm going to try to unlock the door.
Your key fits perfectly, and you hear
That's what she said.
the clicking of a lock. And
That's
Okay.
the stone key, right? Or
yes,
is that the metal key? Okay.
no, it is a stone key.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to step in and I want to try those. If I don't get attacked instantly, I want to try those eyes of the eagle and see if they extend my infravision.
Okay. It is pitch black in here, and it does nothing but give you pitch black. It does
Excellent.
nothing to enable you to see anything.
Okay.
Light a torch.
Well, I've got my short sword out. It'll shed a little bit of light, DM, for these
Okay.
non-demi-humans.
Well,
Does
I think
Mulgar's ever burning torch? Is that light it up?
There you go.
Mulgar's
Yeah.
got the ever burning torch. Or do we got
Think so.
two ever burning torches?
I don't
think
have
you
it.
got- I think you got it. Modred.
What the-
Modred, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I modified my staff so we can put it on it.
So are we moving to the east or west on this right here, DM?
That
This
is
direction?
that is correct.
All right. Well, I'm
Guys, you
going
want-
to,
Okay.
while they're figuring out their vision things, DM, I'm just going to creep forward like a thief would do,
Okay.
slowly snooping and pooping my way up there to see, what's going on and make sure we don't get surprised or anything.
All right. Hubb, as you guys go down this flight of stone stairs, it's unlike everywhere else in this place that you've been thus far. This place is completely natural stone, rough, volcanic type of limestone with lots of sharp, jagged edges and a worn set of stone steps that lead down into pitch darkness. The light is almost, I don't want to say completely overtaken by the dark, but it is definitely, the darkness is so heavy that it seems almost muted in this place.
Do we have an oppressive feeling about the place? Does it just feel like
Yes, that's kind of where I was kind of getting at. It definitely gives you that sort of, and as you slide around the corner, Hubb, suddenly a spear-like device comes flashing past from the deep darkness beyond, slamming into the wall, shattering, as a javelin has just barely missed hitting you, and
Sometimes it's good to be short.
you hear guttural sounds coming from the passage beyond. Everybody roll for initiative.
I think it's the welcome wagon.
Yeah.
Great wolf mother say they don't like us here.
No, I think they want to be friends.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh, it did it to me again. I hate this. It's like every time I start the game, it turns on the thing that if somebody says something or does something, it automatically zooms in on their token. And I'm like,
Yeah, got to reset it every time.
Every single time. And it's like, and
Yep.
because I'm the DM, it does it for everybody. It doesn't do it because you guys, it does it just for you. But because I'm the DM, it does it for everybody. So give me a second. I have to go.
Yeah,
back.
that's my first order of business once I get in here is to turn that off because it drives me crazy.
Yep. So
we should go find those guys who wrote the software and kick them in the shins.
I know who they are.
Well, go kick them, DM.
Yep. Boom. Get rid of that. Save the changes. All right. As everybody.
Damn, that roll was for my wand of magic missiles. It won't let me do it on the sheet for some reason.
Okay, that's fair. Let me. Where are we? I want to. Sorry. Let's do. There we go. As our combat begins, Biamba, you are up.
You can't even see what we're fighting.
You saw that there was a spear or a javelin of some sort that flashed right past Hubb, shatters on the wall, and comes clattering on the to the base of the stairs right there near Mulgar's feet.
I can move. See if I can get anything there. Maybe go up. I don't see anything. Oh, wait. I think I got it back in. Can I get a shot on that guy?
You've moved 15 feet. No, you cannot.
Yep, you're right. I can. Okay.
Oh.
All right, DM. Now, I can only see so much because the pillars in here.
Yes, sir.
Do I have a fairly decent idea of where this attack came from in relation to my position?
From where it came, yes. Almost straight ahead of you.
All right, I'm going to take 5 feet up.
Yep. And as you step in there, your infravision, I believe, allows you to see this think Morlocks from the Time Machine. This very bug-eyed, kind of white, scaly, leathery humanoid creature. Looks like it's got a couple of javelins in its hand, and it also has a rather heavy melee weapon in its other hand. So you can definitely be sure that's probably where it came from.
I'm attacking this guy right here, DM.
Roger that.
And I'm going to yell, "For the ladies," as I plunge my short sword into his belly.
Roger that. As you stab into him and you manage to pierce through his leathery armor, or his skin, really, as you jab him for 3 hit points of damage as he cries out in pain. Is that it for you, sir?
That's it, DM.
To that, Mr. Stargazer, you're up.
Well, now that I see this is a melee thing, I picked my bow. Can I put my bow and grab my sword and shield and take a few steps? I know I can't attack, but
well, if you get to up there in 10 feet and you're able to see one with
no,
then
I don't have.
you have a choice. You can move up to your movement to get where you want to go. You just cannot attack anything.
Okay, well then I'll just move and I'll take a shot next time, but I don't see anything. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's one there too. Okay, perfect. That's all I got.
Roger that. All right. As you hear the guttural sound of one of these creatures as it steps out and it launches a javelin at you, sir. Oh, as its javelin misses as well. Not only does he miss, he gets a critical miss. He throws the javelin and it just smashes into this pillar right in front of you. And he's like, it's not really a pillar, it's like a big ass rock, but it slams into it and just literally shatters before it gets anywhere near you, as the creature is obviously unhappy. As the one that Hubb attacked takes his melee weapon, and it is a rather sizable stone morning star, and swings it at Hubb. And he hits Hubb with this massive stone thingamabob. As the stone clocks Hubb in the head, doing 5 hit points of damage to the halfling. Renoir.
All right. I knew I wouldn't be able to hit anything, so I am just moving.
Okay. You can move up to your movement, which I think yours is 60 feet.
Yes, sir.
So you've got another 45 feet to go. If you move through your companions, that's double movement. So getting past Mulgar is a 10-foot. Getting past Hubb would be another 10-foot. But you got 45 feet of movement left.
I think I can move by both of them and get on the other side of Hubb.
You
So
can.
that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, sir. All right, that's it for me.
All right. Even though you're by a rock, I'll allow that rock doesn't take up the whole thing. All right. Is that it for you then, you said?
Yes, sir.
They got friends.
The creature comes out. Let me see if they have a. This creatures are obvious, and I'm going to give this quick description for everybody. These creatures obviously dwell in dark and hidden places based on the pigment of their skin and the fact that their eyes are rather wide and big, almost like a cat in the night. They have they are kind of mostly man-shaped, bipedal. They have thick, almost scaly hide that's sort of a dusky gray or white in color. They have a head of wild and matted black hair and a mouth full of vicious pointed teeth and two white featureless orbs for eyes. You've heard them doing some kind of a communication, so you don't know how they're getting around, because to you they look blind based on their eyes, but they're definitely easily moving through here, and as they're moving they're like screeching and babbling, almost as if they're talking to one another. But anyway, as the creature comes up with its stone morning star, it swings for a whack but misses.
How bad is it echoing in the tunnel that I'm in, DM?
It's echoing. It's like in a cave, so it echoes.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence check, Modred. As you're listening to these screeching sounds going on, Modred, you get the sense that there's like a, for lack of a better term, a bunch of bats flying around in the cave on the other side.
Okay.
And that is it for the one creature. And down on the Mulgar and Hubb, you can just see at the far side of the tunnel where this one creature is. You can see what appears to be a fourth one, and it is turning and disappearing into the darkness. There's a set of stairs that are leading out of this place, and it is disappearing and heading in that direction.
Good. I hope he brings his friends.
All right. And
Yeah,
that
that'll
is,
be awesome.
Yep, that is it for him. And Modred, you're up, sir. That it for you?
Yeah, I can't use the wand
Okay.
now.
All right, as we go back to the top of the order.
Renoir, do you have sleep prepared? Do you have silence prepared?
Yes, I do.
I think they're talking via echolocation.
Roger that.
All right.
GM, when the light comes into the room, does that affect them at all?
So you can see that they are very agitated by the light that has come in.
That's magic missile wand again.
All right, we're good. Hubb, you're up.
All right. I'm attacking with my short sword.
Do that.
Oosh.
Whoosh.
Man, that's a good roll.
Yep. You missed by
Is that
one.
given the bless? Is the bless on there?
No, that's a good. That's a great.
Yeah.
You missed by one, therefore you hit.
All right. Rolling damage. Way to remember that.
Oh yeah.
Nice. As you impale it, as it's sort of distracted as Renoir comes up, you manage to get a good twist of your blade in it, gouging it deeply as it lets out a screeching cry, but it does not fall. Is that it for you?
All right. That's it for me, DM.
As its companion screeches out and yeah, he goes after Renoir, swinging with his stone. Man, I am rolling like crap tonight. I'm going to have to reach out and give myself a nat 20 just because.
Being next to me rubs off, you know.
Yeah. Modred, you're up.
I'm gonna glance down this way before I fire my magic missile. Do I see anything?
Go glance where? No, you see nothing over there.
All right. Now all I gotta have is line of sight. Does that consider line of sight? I mean, actually, I just gotta be able to see the target.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Here it goes. Where'd it go? Magic missile. Water magic missile.
Nice. 5 hit points of damage as you slam with one of your little bolts of energy go blazing across. You can see that the creature that is wounded by Hubb throws its hand up as even the brightness of this magic missile, the greenish tint or whatever color you want it to be, goes streaking across. The light obviously irritates this creature. As the one that is wounded goes after Hubb once again with his Morning Star, but unfortunately is unable to do so. Mulgar, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to put 2 arrows into this guy.
I don't think you can.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Nice.
Oh, I got to give myself +1 modifier for the bless.
Told you.
Well,
You never listen to me, man.
okay. Well, we're going to try that one more time. One more time. That was just a practice. Practice. That was practice.
Nice. There you go.
It's a little better.
Soft 20. Nice. As you impale it for 3 as it cries out in pain as the arrow right into it.
That's all I got.
Yamba.
Anyway, I'm gonna target that same guy he just shot.
Yep, I see that.
Where to go?
Is he targeted?
He is.
Nope, that's a miss.
Clang as it shatters across in the stone behind it.
We'll try it again. See if it works. That one hit.
As it right into its chest as it cries out in pain. 5 hit points of damage as the creature steps back for a second. And it moves slightly closer to get. Come on, right here. As it launches its last javelin. As its javelin shatters on the rock right next to Modred's head.
Oh my goodness!
That's like the
Just
second
hit
critical
Ginglas.
fail, man. It's the second critical fail I've had. I'm
You
just
sure
gonna,
that guy didn't poke himself?
I'm just gonna
Where'd that spear come from?
I'm gonna quit right now. That's because it's obviously Renoir, you're up.
Yeah, which way did that spear come from? The guy I shot?
No,
Or did
it
come
did
from out
not.
of the darkness?
It came out of the darkness because
Ah.
you are lit up like a Christmas tree, and these things obviously don't like you.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
Renoir is going to call on Tritherian to shut up these chittering creatures. And he's going to cast it kind of in this pillar or rock directly to the northwest
Okay.
of him.
Okay.
And that's a 15-foot radius spell, so hopefully that will get them all in it.
Yep. Just it may tell you that you have to target, so you may just have to target them before you can do save.
Yeah.
You already cast it, so
What?
just
It wants me to target a thing, but I can't like target the pillar, even though.
no, you can't. So you just target the 3 creatures.
Oh.
Or I can do it for you because, I mean, another thing I could do, I could probably drop a token on there that you can just use as a target.
Yeah, the token might be best. Just drop it right on the pillar there, right next to Hubb.
There you go. That one right there next to Hubb is the pillar and not the creature.
Figure this out. It says silence duration and freestanding silence duration auto kill.
So auto kill just means that it will automatically end, which is fine. But you already cast it, so
Yeah, I just got to choose an effect, right?
yeah,
It says silence duration or freestanding silence. So I'll just do silence duration.
yeah, that should
Seems
be
good.
fine.
All right.
Yep. And
Hopefully that did it. Maybe.
so I still think, let's see, cast a spell to burn the memory slot or item charge. Boom. Click the save versus spell. This may not be necessary if cast with an embedded save was used. Blah blah. Successful centered if the if a cast specifically has a fixed AOE, add the 15-foot silence fixed AOE spell to the NPC scene to show the GM a freestanding zone. So yeah, so I am going to take that off of him, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to target him, and then I'm going to say effect. Okay, let me do it again. Effect. There we go. So I did a silence. So now that I put it on it, so now it knows that I need to know that there's a 15-foot radius there. So it's weird that it doesn't. I would hope that it would give a template that shows me what's going on, but it doesn't. But that's fine. So there's a 15-foot silence going on around now. So everything in this room is quiet now as we go to the top of the next order.
There's no need to fear. I
Uh-oh. Yeah, there it goes. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, I rolled my normal 10. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'd say all the newcomers out there, I know probably half the people out on our stream are the players, but that's okay. Everybody else, welcome. Appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out with us on a Monday night. And Hubb, you are up first, sir.
All right, Dave. I'm hoping that this will be the killing blow. I'll add a 1 for that bless.
Yep.
Ugh.
Just let me check really quick. You missed by 5, yeah. So you don't have enough points to cover that.
All right.
Biamba.
Somebody turned off a light because I was able to target that one dude before, and now I can't even see him.
Yeah, he did
Oh,
move.
I turned it on. Can you see him now?
No, nothing's on now.
Nothing. But, yeah.
Yep, I can't answer why you can't see him, but you can move to get to where you need to be if you want.
Well, that takes away my action because I have to move past somebody that got in front of me.
I'll give you the extra. There you go. That's 10 feet. Oh, Mojard moved.
Okay.
Mojard moved back. There you go.
What? Okay. I just was able to see him, and now I can't see him at all either. So I don't know what's
How about
going
now?
on.
That's
Yes,
because
there he is.
That's because the problem is the light is blocking. So Mojard, you need to move back there. So this isn't going to be one of those. I'm going to open this up just so you can see what you're doing. This is whatever you see is what your character can see. So it is completely pitch black down there, and the light from that pillar right there is blocking and throwing shadows to where you can't see this thing.
I can see him now, so I'm going to go ahead and just shoot him now.
That's totally fine. If your character can see him, you can see him.
Targeted. I get a +1 attack. That's a miss.
Attack misses as your arrow goes flying past.
Why is it doing
As
that?
it's laughing at you.
Does Foundry account for the shadow GM in the roll?
It
No,
appears to.
it doesn't account. Not
Oh,
for
not
a
in the
roll.
roll, but not in the visibility. It does.
Yeah, in the visibility. Yes.
The second
As
one.
the second arrow hits.
Yeah, and after those 2 nat ones, I don't think that thing should be laughing all that much.
1 point of damage. Ridiculous.
I like it.
He nicked it.
There you go. As we move on to the next, as it once again, as the severely wounded creature swings its stone club-like morning star, and he slams into Hubb once again.
Yeah.
As Hubb suffers another 3 hit points of damage from the stone as it rocks him into the shoulder. Mulgar.
Is the light from my short sword bothering him at all?
You can tell that it probably is, and so it doesn't affect them in the sense that it makes you harder to hit. It agitates them and makes them a little more volatile in attacking you. But it doesn't it's not like you guys going into pitch darkness getting a penalty to attack or anything like that. Anyway, Mulgar, you're up.
Mulgar
Has the
gives.
silence affected them any at all?
Does
Have
not-
we effectively blinded them or anything?
Not that you can see because they haven't moved, and the other ones are doing melee.
Okay.
Mulgar uses a massive battle cry when nobody can hear, and I'm switching weapons. I'm putting my bow away, getting my shield and sword, and stepping up, and I'll fight next turn.
Okay. As the creature down at the end swings its morning star, and once again is unable to do anything against the priest of Tritherian, who, while the priest can't hit anything, his god is not letting anything hit him either. Mildred.
All right. I got +1 for the bless. And I'm ooh.
That's not good. Yeah, I'm not going to be mean. I was going to say you need to roll to see if you hit your companion in the back of the head.
Back of the head.
It would be Renoir.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because
Yeah, just go right over Hubb's head.
exactly. All right. As you show up, Mulgar.
Can I take a 5-foot step forward?
Sure. As the creature before you takes a swing, missing badly. Give me a wisdom check, please, Mulgar.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right. As we move on, Renoir, you're up.
Yeah, I do a wisdom check, but I clearly roll a 20.
Because you have such good wisdom.
Exactly. All right, I'm going to target this guy that Hubb has been working on, and clearly Trithurion won't allow this guy to keep on attacking us, and will help my blow. Clearly.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
holy cow!
Look at there. With a crit, make sure you roll your damage and add +6 to the damage. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
As you slam into him with your footman's mace, cracking its skull, dropping it to the ground as it silently breathes its last. Back to the top of the order. Everybody feel free to move about the cabin. All right. Everybody go? No, still waiting on Modred.
He just stepped out.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. He'll be at the bottom anyway. As the creature, come on, there we go. As it swings its morning star, missing the elf once again. Mulgar, you're up.
Once again, I give very, very wise words that nobody can hear. And then I bring my sword down for the kill. +1 for the bless.
As your blade finds purchase in its thick, scaly hide.
And this will be a kill.
I don't think so. Told you. I lied.
I mean, oh, that's horrible.
That's all I got.
All right. I need to... This guy? Yeah. All right, cool. Modred.
I am going to attack him again. Hopefully, it's not going to be a critical miss this time.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a critical miss.
Still a miss. Biamba.
I am going to step here. And I can see him. So I'm going to shoot him.
Nice. As your arrow finds purchase in the remainder of the leathery skinned white guys.
Can we hear now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that it for you, sir?
I got
you
another
got
arrow.
another shot. I forgot. You got two
I
shots.
didn't know if he went down or not.
No. He's still up.
Okay. All right,
These things
here
are
we go.
tough. I'm not going to give you things that are going to die on one blow.
Oh, second one's a miss.
All right. Sir Hubb of the Hairy Foot.
All right, DM. I'm going to doubt. I don't know if that's going to be considered a back attack. Probably not.
I am going to give you a backstab because he is in effect attacking Renoir, and so you are able to get a backstab on him, even though he knows you're coming. I will allow it.
All right. There you go. +5 to my attack roll.
Nice. You didn't need a +5. You hit anyway.
There you go. All right. So damage. Let's see here. That would be what? Let's see here.
Just roll your d6, or your d6 should automatically add the +1, and then you go back and add 2d6. I think you got for your.
So it's not like a ×2 or anything?
So the way I usually do it is like 2d6, 3d6, 4d6, or whatever the case may be.
Gotcha.
So you'll roll. So essentially, you're going to roll 3d6 +1. I don't know what your. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking I'm an idiot. First edition, it is ×2, ×3, ×4, whatever.
Yes.
I don't know what.
It's still just ×2 until I get to. I got to make one more level.
Okay, so you're first level, right?
No, I'm 4th level.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys got hit by vampires. My bad.
Hey, DM.
That's your other game.
That's my other game. Sorry. All right. Regardless, Hubb finishes off the last of the critters in this place. And
Mulgar is moving to the stairs and is going to listen for the cavalry probably coming rushing down it.
all right, go ahead and give me a listen check.
Where is the listen?
Oh, you don't have listen
I
on.
don't know that I have skills, do I?
If there's
I'm going to
not.
quickly. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Hear noise, I guess.
Yes, hear noise. That's what you're.
The elf's probably got a 1 and 2. All his humans got a 1 and 6, probably, to hear noise.
Nope, nothing coming. We're safe.
What do you want to do, Hubb?
Oh, I was just saying, I'm going to quickly pat down this body.
It is naked. It has no clothes or anything. It is completely
Perverted.
void of any clothes.
Well, DM, at that, I am going to target myself and drink up my potion.
Okay.
Then I raise my staff up as high as I can, and I try to see if I can see the ceiling.
You
You know,
raise. Huh. Give me just a second here. Nice, Hubb.
Pretty excited about that one.
You raise your staff up, and suddenly flying from the stairs below up over everybody's head, a javelin slams into the rock. But you can see that this ceiling is about 12 to 15 feet tall. It's a natural cavern.
And the javelin came from the ceiling?
No, the javelin came from the stairs on this end. Mulgar, you
Okay.
saw a flash of one of those creatures rush partway up the stairs, threw the javelin, and then poof, disappeared down the stairs out of sight again.
I think they're trying to draw us into an ambush.
Seems that way.
But I say we go.
Hold on a second.
I don't think we have any option.
Moses reaches into the folds of his robes and pulls out one of those potions of healing, and he drinks it.
Okay.
All right, who do we want from? Probably myself and maybe a Mulgar.
I'll gladly go with you.
How do I target myself with a healing potion?
So you target yourself just like you would normally target another creature.
Well, it's not letting me do it.
You should
Right
just,
click.
yeah, just right
When I
click.
right click, all the crap comes up around my token.
Yeah, there's a little bullseye thing. You click on the
Yeah.
bullseye. They're like,
Yeah.
Ah. Then use healing or heal 2d4 plus
So
2.
use heal, because that effectively uses it's like casting a spell, and then after you use heal, now you do the heal 2d4. It's the same way as casting a spell with damage. Nice. 9 hit points healed.
nice.
Hit me up the full.
Yep. Just make sure you deselect yourself so when you cast magic missile, you don't hit yourself with it too.
After that.
All right. As you look, I'm going to give the. I didn't get a chance to give a description when you guys first came in, but the passage here widens abruptly into a vast, irregular cavern whose ceiling vanishes into blackness. A forest of jagged stone rises and descends throughout the chamber, stalactites like fangs overhead and stalagmites thrusting upward like splintered ribs of something long dead. Many nearly meet, forming crooked pillars that choke the cavern in twisting rows. A slow, rhythmic drip, drip, drip echoes from somewhere unseen. Each drop strikes water with a hollow splash that seems far too loud for so small a sound. The air is wet, heavy, carries a sour, coppery stench beneath the mineral damp, something fouler than just cave rot. The floor itself is treacherous, slick in places and in others, forcing each step to be taken with care. Somewhere in the darkness ahead, something shifts, but all goes still.
Got a quick question.
Yes.
When we were hearing those noises coming from these creatures, did I get a good listen on that?
Yeah, up until the time he cast the spell.
I have sound imitation as a
Okay.
skill.
Okay.
You think I could do that?
Yeah, probably. It wasn't like a complex sound or anything like that.
I'll give it a shot. See if it'll maybe. I'll try to put a happy tune on it, so it's like, oh, everything's great. Come on back.
Yeah. Really quick, Hubb. As you were investigating that creature, you didn't find anything on it, but you find that their flesh has been mutilated, almost like it was a ritual. Small, sharpened stones are stitched into their skin, forming a 5-pointed star over the chest, roughly the size of a human palm. The wounds you can see are raw and poorly healed, crusted with dried blood. Give me an intelligence check. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and ask for Renoir to give me a wisdom check as well. Hubb, you definitely realize that these are ritualistic in nature, and Renoir, you can tell that the symbology is followers of Hextor. They embed these symbols into their skin almost like badges of honor, and that's essentially what you're looking at.
So I had another question.
Weirdos.
These are clearly followers of Hextor.
Since we're in a combat situation, we know there are someplace. Can we say that we already have an arrow knocked and drawn, and we're just looking and waiting?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I would do if I was you.
Okay, so that way I don't have to say, I can only move 10 feet and not get a shot if I've got one already drawn.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Modred reaches into a spell component pouch and he pulls out a small piece of iron.
Okay.
And he utters his now famous Enel Nathrak Usbus Bethud. And when he finishes casting the spell, I'm going to cast shield on myself, DM. It gives me an AC of 2 against thrown weapons.
All right, go ahead and cast the spell and target yourself.
Don't accidentally target Hubb, though. That would be horrible.
Yeah, it's a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Sarcasm? Is that what that was?
No, it's everywhere. No sarcasm here.
Yeah.
So which one do I do? Effect shield duration?
Effect shield.
Force damage? Okay.
Effect shield. There you go. You are now shielded, sir.
So with that sound imitation, did you want me to roll something or just try and see if it works? Or...
No, just try and see if anything happens. There's no roll to it.
Okay, I'll try to mimic the sound I heard from him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Make it and put like a happy sound on it.
What would that sound like?
Let's hear it. Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, I didn't hear what it was. You didn't really give an example, but let me say, if it's like clicks and whistles of a bat, I would go. I don't know if you could hear that.
No, we couldn't hear that, but I get you.
Okay.
Because that's what a bat sounds like anyway,
a
right?
like a happy whistle.
Yes. As you do that, you wait for a moment. Nothing happens. No creatures appear. No, nothing changes.
Is this where you meow at your cat and they think you meowed at him with 19 grammatical?
Yeah, exactly. Let me. I'll try a different tone with it or a different click sequence. Just try to get somebody to respond.
Okay. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Nada.
All right. Listo. Ready, guys?
Let's do
Mulgar
it.
draws his sword. I know how to speak to them.
Good
And
job.
slowly starts climbing down the stairs.
Okay.
How far do I get before they jump
Everybody-
out and start attacking me?
Everybody roll
All right.
initiative. Everybody roll
Right
initiative.
there.
Everybody roll initiative.
All right.
You got to make the initiative thing happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it. I got it.
Not a problem.
There.
Wanda magic missile. Woo-hoo-hoo. I don't see nobody though.
Wah, wah, wah. Modred, you are up. Just want to wait, Modred? What do you want to do?
I'm finna cast magic missile from the wand and hit that guy. I can see him.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you could see him.
I barely could see. I barely can see him.
Hold on. Hang on. Let me move him
I
out of
did-
the way.
Oh,
Hey.
now you moved.
I'm sorry. Am I playing fair or not? No, not unfair. My bad. Nicely done. Best part I love about you using this wand is that eventually it's going to be out and then you're not going to be able to use it again.
Oh yeah, I got 70 some odd more uses though. So
Mulgar, you're up.
All right. I don't think I want to charge down some steps because I'll fall with my luck. So
Is it down or up? I thought it was.
No, these stairs are going down and they're not,
okay.
they're, you know, I don't necessarily want to say that the stones are wet. So I'm not going to say, let's see. I'm just double checking to make sure that there is, there's nothing about having to work your way down. There is fungus and mold and some dampness just as a cavern standpoint, but it's not like it's wet and slippery and slimy making you slip and slide. It's like a limestone. So it's very kind of rough edges along the walls. If you brush against it, it like scrapes arms or puts scrapes on your armor, etc. But it doesn't make moving down any more difficult than would be normal.
well, either way, I'm not going to try to charge down steps. So I'm just going to move into combat for next turn.
Okay, gotcha. Biamba.
you got your sword out or your bow out?
I got my bow.
Yeah, he had his bow. You already had it knocked, so you didn't have to worry about.
Right. So, and he's not technically in melee yet, so should be able to do this. Let me go +1.
Nice.
That's a hit.
It is a hit.
All right, let's do damage.
You need to stop that shit, man. Stop hitting my guys.
It wasn't a lot of damage. So
That's. I would rather that. If you're going to hit them, just do 1 or 2. I'm tired of you hitting my guys.
that's
Give me a
apparently.
the DM needs to get a chance to have fun too.
All right, we're gonna try it again. See if it works.
That's better.
Oh,
Thank
miss.
you.
There's
Thank
a
you.
miss.
At least the effect looked cool.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it for Bamp? You gonna move? You still have 10 foot of movement available if you want.
No, actually, I think I want to get out of the way, so I'll move
Okay.
to like right there, maybe.
Okay. Hub, I know that you're 10 feet behind people, but I considered you up with the group unless you want to stay where you was at and start from there, but you're up, sir.
No, I'm going to be just moving forward, DM. I had my short sword out, nothing else.
Okay. Roger that.
So I'm going to move within closing distance, but not so he can thump on me.
Okay. All right. That it for you?
That's it, DM. And
All right.
if possible, if it's all shady and things, I'll try and hide into the shadows right
Oh, yeah.
behind our
All right.
partner.
All right, go ahead and give me a hide in shadow.
You are a very generous DM
Why is that?
because I make those rolls in secret because he thinks he's hidden, but he might not be.
Yeah. No, that's all right. As a creature steps up, sees you because they see darkness like it's blazing sunlight.
Such perverts is what they are.
As it swings its stone morning star at you, and it slams into the wall, taking off a chunk just above your head. Renoir, you are up. You are just within range. You are just within range if you want to move up.
Yes, sir, I do. Absolutely, I do. I think it's time to give him a hug with my mace. Clearly, that wasn't the right language to use.
Yes, wrong prayer. Right,
Mace him. You gotta mace him.
right idea, wrong prayer. As we move to the top of the next order, everybody roll. I'm out of my drink, man, and it's only halfway through the. It's not even halfway through the game. Modred,
Can I take a 5-foot step and then shoot?
you can do up to 10 feet. You got 10
So
foot.
that would be 5, 10? Right
Uh,
there?
yeah, that would be 10.
Or
Yeah.
right there?
No, the next one where you were. Yeah, that's 10. Yeah. Either I don't do the 7-foot diagonal. I just do a 5 by 5 by 5 diagonal. Otherwise, it's 5 foot is 5 foot. So
Okay.
nice. As it slams into it, and you hear the creature cry out just a little bit. It's more like a little as it
Like a Nancy boy.
yes, as it retaliates, but not until after Biamba goes.
All right, can I?
Yeah, it's because he's right over the top of Hubb, so Hubb's short. If you get in that
This
one,
is a
no. If you get in that one, as the first one misses.
Bad one.
Nah, it's not.
First one missed. Okay, we'll try the next one.
The second
That's a
one hits.
hit.
Yes, it does.
Do some freaking damage this time. 3 is better than 2.
Yes, as the second arrow pierces it, it doesn't even yell out. It just drops to the stone in silence, dead where it was standing, fallen at the base of the stairs. This bloated sort of a creature, humanoid in nature, but definitely not human, with its milky white eyes.
All right, I'm
Peek down the stairs. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I'm gonna. No, you're good. I'm gonna sheath my swords, was not to cast off any light, and then step forward to sneak and peek around, just like a partner in crime was doing.
All right, give me give me a minute to give descriptions here. What now?
I was going to ask if that last one was making any clicking noises.
No, it was silent when it was attacking.
Okay.
The passage you're on bends sharply and opens into another cavern thick with stone growths. Stalactites hang low and jagged stalactites hang low and jagged like the teeth of some vast unseen maw, while the stalagmites thrust upward in uneven ranks that choke the chamber into narrow twisting lanes. What that happened? Sorry. I clicked on something and it opened it over. The ground slopes steadily downward beneath your feet. The stones slick with moisture. Thin rivulets of water begin to wind southward through shallow grooves worn into the rock, their faint trickling swallowed by the cavern's oppressive hush. The air down here is colder, heavier now. As you advance, it seems to widen, though the far end remains obscured by clustered stone columns and drifting shadow. There's a subtle openness ahead, a breadth of space that suggests something vast beyond sight. And beneath the steady drip of water, there's another sound. The faint scrape of claw on stone.
Celsius may need to.
As you can see, when you're coming down in here, this chamber is widened, and as I said, there's stalactites and stalagmites everywhere, kind of forming almost like you're walking through a jungle of teeth biting down upon you. In the distance, just on the edge of your sight, right here, where I believe Hubb and Mulgar can both see. Can you see that far? Does your vision show that far?
See something down there, DM.
So what you can see is a blackness. It's like you can see the stone all the way up to that point, and then it's like a void. It's like you're looking at blackness. Give me an intelligence check, both of you. So not so much Mulgar, but Hubb, being familiar with underground situations and whatnot, you realize that it's probably a drop off. So there's probably a ledge down there that is literally like a drop off of a chasm of some sort. That's why it looks like it's black from that point on, because there's no floor from that point on, and you can't see a wall any further beyond that. So there's some sort of a chasm down there.
Well, you can't moonwalk without a floor, DM.
This is true.
Let's sneak up a little bit. I want to sneak up a little bit to get a little better view.
I think I'll do the same thing with them.
As you begin to move and you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you can see the chasm actually is there. And on the far side of the chasm, you can see that there is a vertical wall. So there's a gap of about 20 feet wide between the edge and the far wall. But that being said, you don't see another ledge on the other side, at least not from your vantage point where you're at here. You hear this sort of a guttural.
Oh. Like an animal sound?
Yes, almost animalistic in nature. It's like a
big ass frog.
and the scrape of a what almost like a. Have you ever heard a dog with big claws or a cat with claws walking across a tile floor? How it comes to that click,
Every
click.
single
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Every single day.
Or
That is sort of the sound that you get of a claw scraping on stone. You hear a guttural sound come out from somewhere behind one of the stone pillars. And shortly thereafter, you hear this growl as creatures come rushing at you out of the darkness.
Does it sound like a friendly growl?
I don't want to say friendly, so I'm not going to.
Okay. So how far away are they? I don't see them.
Yeah, you don't.
Are we? Okay.
I want to see if it'll let me do this. Give me just a second here. This one doesn't let me do it, does it? No, of course not.
Are we still adding the +1 for bless?
Yes, you guys get that for 24 hours.
So do I do -1 or +1 for the initiative? Or does it not count for initiative?
Just put in a 1. No, it doesn't count for initiative. Sorry. No, that's only for your initiative. Give me just
morale. Yeah.
Give me just a second here, guys. I'm trying to. Hopefully I put the things in the. Nope. Dang it. I'm trying to show a picture, but it's not letting. It's like on every other game system, I can just right click and share, but this isn't letting me do anything for like sharing what the creatures look like.
Well, if only we could program these things.
I'm telling you, I can. I need to put it. But it's really bothering me because it's like it's a really freaking cool picture. So give me a second to. I'm going to create a journal handout so I can. Just give me a minute here. I apologize. I should have had this ahead of time, and I hate wasting time.
DM, I'm at home by myself, and your background noise is freaking me out because I think it's outside of my headphones.
All right, so let me. What in the Sam hell?
Go get your shotgun and
Oh, yeah, I'm right beside all my stuff, so I got a big old machete around here too, and a katana. I ain't too worried about it.
All right, so let me go up here. What's this? Here. Oh man, come on. Like that. Insert. There we go. Save entry. Save entry.
oh, that's a cat. Oh, that's from Hubb. Okay.
Yep. And now we can go. There we go.
Ooh. Got a little.
He looks friendly.
Oh, it's like a skinned hyena.
Yes. Yes, that's probably the best description you can give is a skinned hyena.
You know, I have animal friendship.
Yes.
How big are they?
About the size of a mountain lion.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Now, let me do this here, do this here. And as we begin this, this guy needs to be out of it because he's dead. All right. Hubb, you are up.
All right. Take a step.
As you
Oh,
step,
there he is right there. Yep.
Yep, there's one right there.
I'm going to target him and attack.
Okay.
Add my +1.
As you hit. Nicely done.
And I yell out the old, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Whatever that means, Biamba, you are up.
I can't see them, so I'm gonna go 5, and then I guess 10 maybe. Aha! Now I can see them, and then target that guy and shoot. Give me a
Those
+1.
funny looking cougars, DM.
Yeah, I know, but they're mine.
Damage.
John Boy and Billy had, ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, and then I'll just give him another one if I can.
I think they retired last year.
Who's that?
No
Sorry.
longer. John Boy and Billy, no longer on the radio, I think. I think they retired last
Really?
year.
Really? Wow. I used to listen to those guys once in a while when I was
2
driving.
for 3 apiece.
Yep, me
Nice.
too.
Nice.
Popular throughout the Southeast.
Yes, sir. All right. Is that it for you, Biamba?
Yes.
All righty, good sir. Renoir.
All right, I'm going to close the distance here.
I don't think you can.
I think so. Fortunately, I don't have enough action after that to boop his snoot.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Good night.
I didn't see him coming.
Neither did I. Neither did I.
As first of all, let me see how this. I'm sorry. I got to double check on this because there's some stuff that they've got that they can do. I want to make sure that. Do. looking to see what there. I don't know if this is a separate one or. Yeah, so the first thing is targeting. It doesn't give it in the description. It's like, where is the description? They have an ability of screeching and it causes an effect, but I'm looking, it doesn't have the effect in here. Like, what the hell? So now I'm going to have to go old school. By old school, I mean the Kenshar Screech is a signature supernatural ability. A cat-like carnivorous beast. When hunting, it pulls back the skin of its head to reveal its bare skull and muscles, unleashing a deafening, magical, unsettling shriek. Targets within 100 feet that can see the skull face must make a saving throw or have fear applied to them. So it is going to let out its screech. Nobody's looking that way except for the 3 people here. So first of all, let me go. Here.
That's what their screech sounds like.
Yes, that's what their screech is going to cast. Now, the system automatically rolled. The system automatically rolled for you guys, and I am going to allow you guys to roll on your own. So I need a saving throw. Let's see, what did it roll it? I think it rolled it as
Spell.
yes, saving throw versus it's considered a magical effect. So I need a saving throw versus spells from Modred and Mulgar and Biamba.
I do have a bonus for spells. It's +1.
It's already included. It should already be included in there. But well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't include it. I mean, the bless includes +1 on saving throws as well. So you should get that +1.
Plus.
I'll use my nat 20
because it says mine said a 9 -2 +0, so it should have been +2. But we're gonna try it again anyway. All right, so here we go. Spell +2. Apply. Nope.
Ooh, I can't even see that number. Is that a critical miss?
Yeah, that's definitely, but that's all right. So I need to, I'm going to deselect Mulgar and Modred and go back to the, where are we? The effect fear affected to, so the fear effect, it should now automatically take into effect your like when you attack or whatever, it gives you a negative to your attack on the creature whenever you're
oh, okay, so we can still fight, it just doesn't allow me to.
Yeah, so
but we don't run away or
yeah.
I wouldn't have wasted my nat 20 if I'd have known that. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, technically it's a fear effect, so whatever the fear spell says, but for my purposes, unless it's a real spell and it's only a spell effect, it's just like it should apply a minus for you attacking. So I can actually look at the effects that are currently on you. And it is essentially gives you -2 on your attacks for it.
Oh, yeah, I would have taken that. Oh, well.
So anyway, as it now goes with its 3 attacks.
First, so it can do that thing and 3 attacks?
Yes, it lets out a screech as it's attacking. So
just like a scorned wife.
Yep, as its first attack, as it lashes out with a snapping at you, it misses, coming back with the 2 claw attacks. As its claw attack Why
Hit
did it-
AC 9.
Yeah, but it's,
Oh, you
yeah,
didn't target me.
yeah, I didn't target you, so it's all three are misses anyway, so we're good. All right. Um, Flying,
we got another archer.
flying out of the darkness. A pair of arrows come flashing at, and just over the top of Renoir's head, slamming and shattering against the wall just past Hubb. As the other creature now targeting our two companions, Hubb and Renoir, as it lets out its screech.
Wah, wah, wah.
It had you guys fail, but go ahead and roll your saving throw versus spells, the two of you.
All right.
That's better.
I'm doing my +3 plus the 1 for a 4, but we may have to -3 if it already adds it in there.
Okay. All right. As Hubb.
Okay, so subtract 3 from that. It already had put 1 in there.
All right,
I got
so
a 15.
15 still passes. 15 still passes.
All right.
As it lashes out in a claw, missing Renoir. Its other claw, missing Renoir. And the bite attack, missing Renoir. Man, I just can't.
There we go.
These things can't hit nothing.
Boy, that
Those
armor's
are good
getting
rolls
scratched
too.
up.
What's that? And
I
it's
said
like,
that armor's getting-
yeah, it's not like they're a light creature either. I mean, they're not like weaklings or anything, but Mulgar.
Are they
Oh,
large creatures or medium?
No, they're medium sized. They're about the size of a mountain lion.
Never mind. I picked longbow. I thought I picked longsword, so I can't.
No,
shoot
go
at
ahead.
him,
No, go ahead.
so-
No, go ahead and do your sword. That's
Oh.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
+1 for the bless. That will be a
A hit.
hit.
Nice. So 6 hit points of damage. Oops. Sorry, I accidentally moved him.
I was like, he said,
I want the
nope.
attack of opportunity.
All right, is that it for you?
Yep, that's all I got.
All right. I think, Modred.
Wand of Magic Missiles, my favorite toy.
Nice. Ooh. How did that happen?
What happened?
It said he did 4 hit points of damage, and it took like 12 hit points off of the creature.
Oh, we
Yeah.
like that.
No,
That's that extra juju on it.
no.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
All right. That's it. As we are back to the top of the order. Everybody roll initiative.
I'm going to my sword though, right? Because that's too close for.
That's up to you.
Can you use this bow point blank?
No.
No.
All right. As everybody, Hubb, you're up first, sir.
All right, DM, stabbing at that one right in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't add my. You DM, I'm gonna throw my 20 on that.
You can do your nat 20.
Yep.
Roger that. Go ahead and roll, and then add +6 to the dice.
All right, rolling. Oh, come on.
Glad you added that +6 to it. That would have hurt.
Man.
Why is this doing this?
That's it, DM. I'm not moving.
All right, cool. Yeah, sorry. I was just like, all right.
Hey, did the screen go black for everybody?
Nope.
It
Yes.
did for a second, and then it came right back.
It's just for you, man.
I can't see.
Let's
Yeah.
see. All right, as it targets, and by the way, I'm not sure, but I think I don't think if the fear is like a permanent thing. I think it's every round.
Oh, so I have to roll.
No,
save again?
it's no. It's at your it should go away on your turn.
Oh,
So
okay.
if it doesn't, then I'll have to manually take it off. But it goes until the end of your turn. So
Okay.
all right. Jesus Christ! What the hell?
We say Jiminy Christmas in this.
I
DM.
apologize. Jiminy Christmas!
That
You've
hit.
clearly gone to the Renoir School of Rolling.
I'm
Dice.
telling you, man. All right. So finally, at least it hits. Okay. And not that it does any damage or anything, but 3 hit
3
points of
points.
damage.
That's about as what I'm doing with arrows.
Yep. So. All right, Biam.
All right, we're gonna target him and see if we can get a nice, good old hit in.
No, I don't think we can.
You're probably right. Oh, I got lucky.
Good there. Yeah, that was definitely a hit.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
All right, damage.
Nice.
9 points. Not too
Nicely
bad.
done.
All right, that's it for me. I only get 1 attack.
I like it. 1 attacks are good. As coming up behind, slamming an axe into Renoir, or not.
There
As
we go.
is another one of those creatures. As Tritherian is definitely looking out for his faithful, as the creature misses badly, slamming onto the ground at Renoir's feet. Renoir, you are up.
All right, it's time to boop the snoot here. Or not.
Or not? All right. Mulgar.
I didn't want to hit him anyways.
You miss as well. Give me just a second here. Here. Of course not. Son of a gun. All right, I'm not even gonna. I was gonna try to post a picture of one of these things, but I don't have one loaded onto the deal. All right, after you, Modred, you're up.
Dun, 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 dun. Magic missile wand. Yeah. Where'd it go? There she blows.
Nice. 4 hit points of damage slams into it as the creature on the other side lashes out at Hubb, this time with 2 claws and a bite.
Mm. There we go.
Bite attack misses. The claw hits. The claw does 4 hit points to Hubb as the second claw comes in, missing Hubb altogether. Okay. That is it for this round as we go back to the top of the order. Is that everybody? Modred, you're up.
Wonder magic missiles. Yeah. I just like being able to attack without running out of something.
Nice. 3 more hit points of damage.
I'm nickel and diming it to death.
Yep. Man, where is... I cannot believe that it's not... I have a picture of these creatures and I've been looking, trying to figure out where they're at, but it's not anywhere in there. It's pissing me off.
If it was in your fourth point of contact doing cheetah flips, you'd know where it was.
It would be.
Do we think these are the creatures that Aliston described as the ones that got him?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Where is my... Let me do that. I'm going to put it in Discord. I'm sorry. It's really bothered me that I can't show it on the stream. But that's what it looks like if you look in Discord.
Mm-mm.
All right. Sorry. Biamba, you're up.
I am going to try to swipe at him again.
If you say it looks like a cat.
Yes.
It hits.
But I see the...
Oh, no. I already showed you the other one. I'm talking to... Nice, as Biamba manages to take one of the large cats down.
Nice.
And then
Right.
I'm gonna move 10 feet if I can, like here, and then here.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Renoir. Renoir.
All right, this time Tritherian is clearly going to guide my mace into taking this guy out. I am certain of it.
Like Drizzt Panther.
I am so certain of this that I have a nat 20 that I'm not going to give away. And so let's say that was actually a 20.
You're going to use your 20?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
All right. Go ahead and roll and add. What are you attacking with?
My mace.
All right. So the mace is D6, right? So just add your 6.
Yep.
Add your roll plus 6.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
13 bludgeoning. As you slam down on it, it slams, its legs give out. You hit it so hard, cracking on its skull. It slams its jaw, its lower jaw, into the rocks below, and it bounces back up, clearly staggered, but not out of the fight yet. Hubb, you're up.
All right, DM. I'm hoping to put the finishing touches on that perverted guy or perverted cat.
Okay.
Add the +1 attack.
Ooh.
Doggone it.
No, sir, not today.
That was so close to a 20.
Yeah, it was. But the creature retaliates now against Renoir because Renoir wounded it badly. As it snaps with its jaws, swipes with its claws, but manages to barely scrape the priest of Tritherian as he catches him for 3 hit points of slashing damage against Renoir. As the creature, the grimlock, swings its massive axe down upon you. And of course he does. Slams with a crit.
Oh!
Slams with a crit.
Where's that nat 1?
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have one. Mulgar's the only one that has a nat 1.
You mean the one I just dropped on that 20?
Huh? No. as its massive axe slams into you, doing 18 hit points of damage.
Oh, that hurt. That would almost kill me.
Mulgar.
Not a deal.
Yeah, I'm not doing good.
All right, not much I can do from here, so I'm gonna kind of stroll 10, 20, 15. And then next round, I'm gonna whack the guy.
Roger that. Sounds like a plan to me. As we go, by the way, back to the top of the order. Everybody? All right, looks like I got everybody. Sir Hubb, you watch as Renoir staggers from a blow from behind him. As he gets cleaved with an axe, you hear the stone biting into the armor of his metal plating, and Renoir cries out in serious pain.
Oof.
Oh,
Dadgummit.
Ooh, that's even worse. Yum.
all right. I can move here. I can't really charge.
Yeah, no.
Well, we're gonna give him a shot.
Nice.
Right.
Nice. 8 hit points of damage as you cleave into it. You note, though, that this creature, this whatever it is a little beefier than the other ones that you guys have fought. Obviously, more of a leader type. As the sensing blood in the water, the heinous, half zombie-looking cat-like creature launches a bite at the wounded Renoir, missing him with the bite, missing with the claw, missing on all 3 blows because the creature itself is staggered pretty badly too, so it's obvious. That's why. Plus, Tritherian doesn't want me to have any fun tonight. Modred, you're up.
I like it.
Gods conspire against you.
Can I still shoot if I move 10 feet?
Yes. Yeah, 10 feet movement is the max you're allowed, and then still attack.
Whoa.
As a blazing, mystical, magical light of energy goes flying over the top of Hubb, slamming into the large cat, taking it down.
I don't know why that guy's missile wand only casts 1 missile.
That's just the way it is. It's not a spell. It's the other. As the large bipedal creature once again brings his axe down upon the staggered Renoir. But this time Renoir manages to fend the blow. Mulgar, you're up. Nice.
Hey,
Nice. 11. As you cleave into it, the creature grunts in pain, doesn't cry out, but it still stands. Renoir.
All right. Renoir pulls a wand out from under his cloak and casts on himself.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to heal the creature because you're a good guy.
yeah.
That's an idea, yes.
Not the idea you had.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. Look at there. 8 hit points healed back. As you are back to 11. All right, as we go back to the top of the order.
Odin's not going to do anything this round, but I will roll because I'm going to just move.
Okay. Yeah. Give me uno momento. All right. Did I get everybody? Oh yeah, I gotta remove him. Hubb, sorry, you're up, sir.
All right, DM, I'm moving my. Let's see, that would be 5 feet. Oh, whoops, not like that, DM. I meant to go right there
Okay.
to attack that guy.
All right. Not quite enough for a back attack.
Well, you know, it is what it is. Doggone it.
Yamba, you're up.
Man, a 15 missing. 17.
Let me hang on just a second really quick. We make sure that it calculated right. So hang on a sec. Yes, because the let me see. Yes, you can see that. I should have mentioned, not that it really matters, but this creature, unlike the others, is not naked. It is wearing studded leather armor.
Oh. All right. Well, I gave my best. It deflected my armor. I'm going to take a bio break. I'll be right back.
All right. As the creature comes around with its.
Wait.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad. I realized. I looked at the image and I thought it was Hubb's picture, thinking I needed to move on. But you're up, Yamba.
Okay. So I think I target him. Yeah. Let's see if I can hit him.
Nice. Nicely done.
Oh yeah.
And before it can bury its axe into anybody else, Biamba takes care of the last of the creatures that you can see in this place, leaving you huffing and puffing. The echoing sounds of the metal on metal battle fade, or the metal on stone, really, fade away.
That guy was tough to hit. That armor might be good, Biamba. That might be better than what you're wearing.
Is studded considered bulky?
No.
Oh, well then if it's in decent shape, I might check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's search this guy. Does he got anything on him?
Yeah.
On the person of this thing, you do manage to find, in addition to its, it has a stone axe, very primitive, but does the job, obviously. You see that he's wearing leather armor, studded leather armor, in decent shape. It's in good shape. Definitely serviceable. Definitely would fit you, Biamba, if you wanted to switch into studded leather. But you do find on it, it has a little makeshift leather pouch. It's not a proper pouch, but it's a makeshift leather pouch made out of some old rotted cloth that's tied kind of in a knot hanging on its hip. And inside you find 5 gold coins and a small potion vial.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take the armor and put that on.
Okay.
Unless anybody has a problem.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Rock on.
I'm going to make sure it's dead by hitting it on the head with my mace maybe 1, 2, 5, 10, 20 times. Something like that.
Okay. All right. I am going to do this here. Let me go to its gear. And doink.
I'm hoping it's good because
I just dropped the studded leather armor on you. You want
Awesome.
me? See, I am going to do that, and then leather armor is equipped, and I unequipped. So just so you know, now you're carrying. Oh, you're not carrying it. Never mind. It says it's not with you. You still have the red leather armor with the silver shoulder. So your armor class dropped to 2. It was 3. Now it's 2.
Yay! I'm gonna drop the red leather too. I don't really need it.
Okay. So you don't.
I don't want.
You just want to leave it here. Just get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't want to carry it around. It's too much weight.
All right. So
Trying to. Oh, there it is. Every time I do that.
Yeah, you should just be able to click the 3 little dots and then do delete off the sheet. I didn't know if you want to do the same thing with the other leather armor as well.
Okay. Oh, the other one I left at home.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. That's why you say not
the red
carry.
leather though. I'll get rid of that one now.
Yeah. So
Delete. Yes.
Yep. Good. So
Very
that's
nice.
so that's what you find on it. You also know that it was down toward the south edge of this chamber, and that's where it did have it laying like right over here. You see that there is a bow with a quiver of arrows.
Oh, let's go check that out.
Is that a ladder right next to him, DM?
So we'll describe all that as soon as we get through searching whatever we want to do here.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another little spell on myself to heal myself up a little more.
All right, let's go ahead and let you guys do that. Let's do this since everybody's doing bio breaks and I need to refresh my drink. Let's take a break for right now. And we will be back shortly. I'm just going to do a 10-minute break if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
That works.
Let me get that way. If you got a bio break and you can do your dogs or whatever the case may be. But in the meantime, we are going to listen to the smooth, silky sounds of our very own Monkey Boogers. If he's around, I don't know. Sometimes he comes around. Yeah, now that he's not playing anymore. But yeah, we'll be back in 10. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I know I'm running a little late. Give me a sec.
No problem.
He's having trouble bringing up the staff of power. Plus
It
6
is, man.
defense.
It won't let me do any of it, so I guess I'm just not going to be
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah, I knew that was the problem.
There we go.
I-
All right.
It's okay. I'll settle for a +5 defender.
What a guy. All right, let's get back to this if I can get here quick enough before boom, back to the game. Hello everybody, we're back. We are back. It's about a 6-second delay I noticed on the stream between the what's showing on OBS and what's actually going on and what finally shows on the stream is about a 6-second delay. So I apologize for everybody like that. So anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do this so that I can.
Did you add a bookshelf to your right, DM?
No, that's been there. It's just always been fuzzied.
Gotcha.
So I've got my whole, not my whole, a lot of my D&D collection is like right here in these 3. And I got my 3D printer kind of like right next to it. So anyway, I wanted to do this really quick. This is the critter.
Yeah.
That's what they look
It's
like.
Vicious looking thing.
Yep. So that's what I want to say.
Tutu on him.
Yeah. There's a couple of other things that I should have mentioned as you guys are doing your investigative and searching through the body of this this creature that had the other cat-like creatures. In addition to his armor that he was wearing, he also was wearing a heavy gray cloak. And as you look at it, Mulgar, you recognize it. It's ape fur. Yep.
Wow.
And he's wearing a mask that makes his face look like one of the cat creatures that you were fighting.
Oh,
So-
the
Would that,
skinned hyena.
would that ape? Oh, good.
Go ahead.
I want to try on the ape cloak. I think I would look good in an ape cloak. Or is
Okay.
it too big for me?
It's a little bulky, but it's not so long that it's like, this thing is only about as tall as you are, about 5.5 foot, right?
Mhm.
So size wise, it's okay. It's just a little heavy and bulky. But
That's
you
what
could,
she
you
said.
could, yeah, but you could wear it. Be like a heavy cloak, essentially.
Well, for a little while, I'll wear it.
And as you look around this place, you can see this is, for lack of a better term, sort of like a campsite area. This whole cave here, from where you're at, it actually ends kind of right where you guys are standing. And there's a drop off that leads straight down.
No, I can see a few monsters on the other side of that drop off, DM. Am I supposed to see them?
Maybe.
Because I'd like to hit them with a sling if possible.
So, as you are looking, the cavern floor here ends abruptly in a yawning black shaft that plunges into soundless depths. The air rising from below is cold and stale, tinged with dust and the faint metallic scent of old blood. Crude iron spikes have been hammered into the cliff face, forming a vertical ladder descending into darkness. The metal is rusted and damp, some bent slightly under weight in the past. They disappear into the shadows some 50 to 60 feet below. 15 feet overhead, The ceiling arches low above the ledge. Its jagged stalactites hanging like crooked fangs poised to break free. Loose pebbles skitter occasionally over the edge, clattering downward. The sound echoes for much longer than you think it should. From below comes nothing. No movement, no voices. Only the oppressive certainty that something waits down in the black.
I say we get a bunch of Greek oil and throw it down there and light it on fire.
I think I have 1 or 2 oil bottles left.
I think I have one as well. And you know that Renoir just likes burning stuff, so you know.
Okay.
We just need some Greek fire, that's all.
Okay.
Didn't we find some oil barrels someplace? Or no, they were grease. They were grease for that thing.
Yeah, I definitely have one.
Yeah, don't know.
So, are we going down, boys, or are we gonna go elsewhere?
Well,
I don't think there is elsewhere.
No, I think we have to go down, but I can see a guy right there. I'm not sure I'm supposed to see him or not. But I can
You
see
can,
him.
I see him.
yeah, you guys that have the vision can see like movement, but you don't. They look similar to the creatures that you guys have been fighting, but there's huge boulders and rocks along ledges on the far side that you cannot. That they are crouched down behind.
We can't see a specific target. All right, well, guys.
Well, you can. I don't want to say you can't see a specific target, but they are essentially behind cover.
Sure. Well, DM, I guess that's my job to be the first guy to go climb down this thing.
All right.
Are these magic mushrooms?
Where?
We're about to have a very different campaign.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, DM,
We're going on a trip.
here's one thing I'd like to do.
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Hubb.
I would like to light one of my bottles of oil and drop it down right on the other side of this ledge where that ladder is,
Okay.
just so I might be able to disrupt some of their vision, etc. And then I'm going to follow it right afterwards.
Okay. Let me. I have
Drop it straight down.
I guess if you put something to target down there, I could target that.
So
And then
as you drop it, you see it drops down and it hits the floor well below, about 60 feet below you, splatters into the ground over the rocks below, and you can see the flame begin to erupt a little bit. The light itself only glows for maybe 10 or 20 feet, but you can see the light from below sort of emanating up, casting shadows. And before you start climbing down, I need you to picture what this looks like. There is what appears to be the wall goes, or the cliff face on the other side across from you, over on this side. It goes down almost the entire length, and then it looks like there's like a cave opening that leads in. So I want you to picture walking through a cave tunnel and how you have to dip down because sometimes the ceiling comes really low. Imagine, Hubb, if you were all the way on the floor and then you were walking south, you would be able to stand up without having to bend over. But all of your comrades are going to have to bend over and kind of duck walk. That's how close the ceiling is to the floor down below, if that makes sense. Right? That's how it's like when you get down there, the only way to go is to go south. But to do so, you're going to have to kind of duck down because the ceiling then becomes ultra low and you're going to be duck walking down there.
Gotcha. All right. Well, sometimes it pays to be short.
Everybody also give me a just give me a search check, I guess, that for lack of a better term.
There we go.
So as you guys are looking, Hubb, you know that you did see those creatures you guys were fighting. There's some ledges on the far side, right? But it's not directly across from you. This picture is like a top-down view. So you guys are up at the top up here. This ledge where you saw them is about 30 feet down. So it's about halfway down, right? But
Gotcha.
at that same point, Hubb, you spy what appears to be a 2 or 3 foot wide hole in the wall, some kind of a tunnel leading into the wall on that side. So not only is there something on the floor, but if you were to somehow be able to jump across this 20-foot gap and land on one of these thin ledges on the other side, there's a hole going through here. And as I said, it's about, give or take, about 30 feet below your level.
It's like a cave.
A cave or a tunnel, one or the other, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be too much for you to jump, should it?
I might be able to do it with a running jump.
Okay. So just so you are aware, I just want you to know that the ledge on the other side is about 2 to 3 feet wide.
Oh, so it's a really hard landing.
And the tunnel and the opening of the tunnel itself is about maybe 4 or 5 foot high and about 3 or 4 feet wide. So even if you you could get to the tunnel, anybody in this tunnel is going to have to turn sideways. Everybody but Hubb is going to have to turn sideways to walk through it because it's only about 2 to 3 feet wide.
Okay.
You better bet going to the bottom and then climbing up to it or jumping up to it.
As soon as we climb down there, don't you?
I know, but you guys, so I threw that oil. Hopefully it's shedding a little bit of light. DM, I'll be the guinea pig. That's my job. I'm going to climb down, and hopefully these guys can protect me from this upper ledge.
All right. As you start to climb down, Hubb, first of all, I need a climb walls, a normal check.
Roger.
All right. Let me go ahead and do this. So, Hubb, you begin to climb down, and sure enough, just as you thought, 2 of those creatures sort of poke their heads up above the rock. And as they do, you see that they are both sporting bows. Let me see. Across the Gulf, slab is archers, gray. Yeah, there's no surprise because Hubb saw. I'm just reading through just to make sure because they've got the rules for the climbing down. All right, as you climb, just be aware, climbers lose dexterity bonus, cannot use shields, and suffer a -2 to hit if you attempt to fight while climbing. So if something was to climb up here or you were trying to use your sling going down, it's a -2 as we go. But I am going to do this just to make things easier.
For shields, can't you throw it over your back like a sling shield?
No, not this. If you're climbing down, then you lose dexterity and are not allowed to use shields. So no.
Well, I have a 4 for my defensive adjustment, so that'd give me an effective armor class of 8 DM while climbing.
All right, so regardless, we're just going to go. I'm going to just go ahead and put this into a combat type situation as Hubb tries to move down. And
So you want us to roll?
yeah, everybody's going to roll just because everybody's going to be involved with it. So.
Sean, just so I understand, so these guys are not at the bottom; they're 30 foot up, right?
They're
so it's
30
not,
feet
if I got
down.
to the bottom, I wouldn't down.
They're 30 feet lower than you.
Okay, so if I got to the bottom, it wouldn't help me because they'd then be 30 feet above me.
That is correct.
Okay, all right.
Correct. That's what I said. You have to as I say, you have to, again, you just have to picture it. I think maybe after tonight's session, since I don't think we'll be finishing, but I will be able to provide you a vertical view, like a cutaway view, to see what it looks like.
Okay.
But yes. So first of all,
I had a plan, but it won't work.
Yep. As we are going, the first one targets Hubb. Hubb, it is going to take you 2 rounds to climb to the bottom. Your movement is 120, right?
90.
90. All right. So yeah, I'll take you 2 rounds. So the first, because it's like halfway down, half your movement per round. So it's 60 feet. So the first 45 feet, and then the end of by the next turn, the full 60 feet will have been down. So you'll get 2. They'll have 2 potential attacks on you. As you guys watch, as I said, Hubb already spotted them and alerted you, although you guys couldn't see because they ducked behind rocks. But as he begins to climb down, you see one of them pop up, grabbing his bow and taking aim at the halfling as he climbs down. Both shots.
Don't forget, my armor class is 8 DM instead of 4.
Yeah, that's weird. So the first one would have hit. It's weird. It should have taken off your... Oh, because... Okay, never mind. Yeah, so the first one missed by 2, so it did actually hit. The last one missed by 5, so even if I added 4, it would still miss by 1. So the first one hits as one of the arrows manages to catch Hubb in the leg, doing 3 hit points of damage to Hubb. Hubb, you are up. Anything that you want to try to do other than climb?
Nope, just climbing down, DM.
Right, that. Biamba, you see 2 of them poke up, one on your left, one on your right, one east, one west. Both of them are partially covered by rock, just so you are aware. They do have 50% coverage. So it should automatically incorporate it into your roll, so don't worry about any modifications.
So go ahead and just try,
just do a regular attack. The system should automatically take, because I've given them half cover.
Okay. That's a miss.
And I want to see.
Roll, though. I'll try a different
That's weird that it didn't take off. Weird that it
Should I not do the second one then?
No. You can do the second one. I'm just looking why it didn't take off that they've got half cover. It's like...
both missed.
Yeah, it's weird. No. Bizarre. Oh, you know what? Okay, it did. Huh, I see what it did. It modified their armor class in the thing. So when I look here, yeah, it's got a modifier on it because of the fact that they got 50% cover, so it just added like a plus whatever to their armor class. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. As you fire the 2 arrows, they shatter and bounce off of the rock. Renoir. You hear the cry of pain from Hubb as the arrow pierces his leg. What do you want to do?
All right, I'll sling my shield and I'm going to follow Mr. Hubb down the ladder.
Oh, you're going to climb too. I need from you then, because this is a non-climber thing, I am just going to need a strength check from you, please.
Alrighty. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh.
As you go to step, the wetness catches you by surprise, and you slip, and you go to fall, and because of nothing there, you start grasping at air, and next thing you know, you find yourself tumbling in midair, collapsing all the way to the ground.
Who's got the ring of feather falling?
It's not Renoir.
Yeah, I don't think you have one of those.
This might be catastrophic.
Where?
Maybe pray to your God.
It gets worse as he goes down.
Pray to your God on the way down. Put a trampoline underneath me or something.
I was thinking I'm just going down a ladder. What's the worst could happen?
As you go slamming down below,
any chance DMI could possibly hit him, grab him, and give him a chance to grab, the ladder on his way down?
I am going to say no. No.
All right.
With him full armored, you trying to hang on to the deal with an arrow in your leg.
Well, Sylvester Stallone could do it.
As Renoir hits the ground, 20 hit points of damage.
I'm down.
That was hard. He hit hard.
Yes, he did. Bam! The rocks below crushing. You hear the crunching sound of armor on stone as Renoir disappears below. Modred.
That shall go avenged. Not unavenged, but avenged. Magic missile wand.
Okay.
Stand by. I gotta find it again. There it goes.
As the magic missile slams into the creature, doing 2 hit points of force damage. What the heck? Sorry, give me a sec.
Did it do more damage than 2 or 3 or whatever it was?
All right, so here's the deal. This thing had 25 hit points, okay? You hit it for 2 hit points, right?
Uh-huh.
And it took it to 11.
Oh,
What
my
the? It must be. You know what?
So-
it has no
no.
magic resistance, or it's the light.
No.
The light is hurting it.
No, so what happened was, what had happened was,
What happened was.
so when these creatures got created, when you go to the details section, it said its max hit points was 11 because I based these creatures off of something else. I based it off of something else that had a max of 11. Then I gave it its 25 hit points. So when it hit it, it took him down to whatever his max could be. So
Right.
So yeah, so now I can go back and I can put it back to 23 because you took 2 off. All right.
But
All
every
right.
hit, you're gonna have to do that.
No, because I just realized what was going on, so I'm going into the details now to make sure that I put its max hit points to whatever its max hit points are supposed to be. So that way when it hits, it won't take it down. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? All right. As the second Grimlock takes aim at Hubb with its arrow, bow and arrow.
8 armor class DM.
Yep, gotcha. So I'm going to do this, and I'll make sure I add +4 to it. As the arrow hits Hubb.
That hurts.
As Hubb suffers 6 hit points of damage.
That hurts even worse.
Yep, and he's got his second shot. Hits again.
Oof.
Hang on a second. It rolled a... Oh, it rolled a 13. Okay, that's what I was like. It did hit. Okay. Hit.
And I need a half dozen tacos to recover from that.
That is exactly what it needed exactly. And another 6 hit points of damage.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a couple of good shots. Could tonight be the night? Mulgar, you are
Sean's
up.
looking for the TPK.
Well, Mulgar has changed his plan as I'm assuming our cleric's down at the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, we really need some nat 20s and
I'm
nat
gonna
ones
run.
right
I'm
now.
gonna run. I'm gonna
Okay.
run and jump
Okay.
and feather fall to the bottom to heal our cleric.
Okay. You are down at the bottom. Poof. As you,
Oh, he has
I'm giving him a potion of healing. when I can.
as you go leaping off, you jump, chasing after your companion who fell. You can see the shadow of him as the flames are licking along the fungus. Slowly, the oils seeping along the fungus as the flames inch their way toward his prone body. You can see that he is lying across a set of rocks, twisted in an angle that should not be twisted into. He's unconscious, his eyes staring outward, wide open, blood trail down his lips. Just before you crash on top of him, a massive explosion of feathers all around you, and you land next to him softly, ready to help him the next turn. Back to the top of the order we go.
Okay.
Do I roll?
Mulgar and Modred waiting on y'all.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just.
Oh, no
wondering
hurry.
there it is.
No hurry at all. I'm just...
No. I wasn't sure what. It's not letting me roll for the potion of healing.
Just roll a general action and we'll be fine.
Yeah, but you want me to cast levitate on you and lower you to the floor?
No, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna keep whacking these guys with arrows to keep their heads down. Hopefully, maybe. I don't
Maybe
know.
Hubb.
Hub,
I
you
rolled
want
a
me to-
2. Oh, I forgot to put it there. Sorry, I rolled it the other way. Darn it.
All right, just go ahead and kick it off the
I
sheet.
rolled
And then,
there.
yeah, just click it off the sheet and you get
Yeah,
whatever
no,
you
I'll
get.
do it that way. Yep, there it goes.
Well, got a 3 instead of a... Well, you got a 2 anyway. All right, cool. All right, as we
I
go.
was thinking also that we have some elevation on our side too. I don't know if that'll help it off.
That's why they don't have full cover. They only got half cover because you guys are looking
okay.
down on them. From down below, they got full cover.
Yeah. Okay.
As the one that shot Hubb the first time pops up, 2 arrows. First one hits.
Oh, damn.
He doesn't hit Hubb. He hits Mulgar.
Yeah.
As Mulgar suffers 1 hit point of damage. As the second one misses. Hubb.
You guys are snipers.
Hubb, you are up. You are able to get
Guess
down.
what? Yeah, if I made it to the bottom.
Yes, sir. You are down at the bottom now with Mulgar, and you... So I am going to say it takes you 15 feet of movement to get down at the bottom. Now that you're at the bottom, you can run across over to here because there is... When you get down to the bottom, Hubb and Mulgar, you can see that the tunnel, if you will, is almost as wide as this entire cavern from east to west, right? So you can walk underneath here and you would end up, well, I can't show the next map because everybody's in this map, but if you walk under here, you can literally get out of their line of fire.
Well, that's what I'm doing, DM.
All right, so we're going to consider Hubb underneath, out of their range of fire. Mulgar, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna put a potion of healing down his throat, and then
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna try to hopefully he's up, or I'm gonna
Yeah,
tag him.
did
use
you target
healing.
him? Yeah, target him, and then...
Yeah, I target him, and then it's just use healing, right?
Correct.
Or heal.
No,
Use
no, no,
healing.
no. You use heal first because that consumes the potion. Then you do the heal itself.
Okay. Okay. Done.
All right. As you get... hang on a sec. That's not... What? There it is. Roll a d4 for me. Mulgar.
Yep. I'm on it. Sorry, I was switching back screens.
We're good.
Yep.
All right, so you get 1 additional hit point. So you got 6 now, Mulgar. As your bones and everything begin to knit back together, although you are still unable to move this turn. You will not be able to move this turn, but next turn you will. Biamba.
I'm gonna try to target this guy again. See if I can hit him.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Nice. Nice shot. Nice shot.
2 damage. Oh, come on.
That's what I like to see. Hey, man, one at a time. One at a time. Just whittle them down. Whittle them down.
Another one.
As the other
Oh,
Grimlock.
I didn't have my second shot. I missed
Oh,
it anyway.
my apologies. I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay, go ahead.
As the other one from the eastern side jumps up, hits Biamba.
Oh, but he's shooting upward, so he's
Yep.
you shot him.
4 hit
Everyone
points to
good today.
Biamba as the second shot misses. Modred.
Moji was going to cast levitate on Hubb, but since he's already down, I guess I'm just not going to cast a spell and burn my turn.
I will allow you to change spells if you want.
Or can I just use my wand?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Or
yeah,
you
yeah.
want-
That's fine.
okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. All right. That's what I'm gonna do then. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone.
What happened?
It casts levitate and magic missile.
Oh, that's okay. Hang on. I'll go back and give you the levitate spell back.
Or you can levitate that nasty ass giant and just drop his ass. You could do that.
Hey, we're getting raided.
Yeah.
Bold Mordred. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Hey, everybody, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We definitely appreciate everybody as our own Mordred. Look at this. Hang on. I got like a whole lot of ADD going on right here, right now. Welcome everybody to the channel, to Agora Quest. I am Sean, your host. This is our AD&D first edition game. Hopefully you guys have been here before. If you have not, welcome. Old hands, welcome back. Please click that follow. We like to spread the word and let everybody know who we are, what we do.
Nice.
Yeah. It's obvious Bold Mordred wants to come in and see just how not to run a stream, because that's the only reason I ever find for anybody wanting to come into our stream. But we appreciate you guys coming. We definitely appreciate the raid. Anybody out, one of my guys want to give these guys a shout out for me? If not, I can do it, I guess. But
I said welcome.
yeah. Yes, I'm angling for a TPK. Yes, I am. So let's. I'm going to do this real quick. So there he is. But yeah, so we are here every Monday, first edition. If you like fifth edition games, we are here every other Friday for our fifth edition game. This coming Friday is our off week. However, if you are into first edition Dungeons & Dragons, we are currently playing the Age of Worms campaign. If you've never heard Age of Worms, that is Eric Mona and others from back in the day. Third edition wrote this 12-part series of adventures called Age of Worms that's supposed to take characters from 1st through 20th level. I tried to convert it back to first edition. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how far they get. But currently our party is beneath Diamond Lake. If you're familiar with the world of Greyhawk, Diamond Lake is... oops, I closed down my map. And I was like, where did my map go? It should come back now. So they are beneath Diamond Lake. There is a trifecta of cultists that are trying to take aspects of each one of their deities, one from Vecna, one from Hextor, and one from Erythnul. And these cults, these factions of cults from their respective religions are looking to combine the three deities into some uber god that's going to usher in the Age of Worms. And so our party has been exploring beneath the town of Diamond Lake. And actually there's a mining community, and beneath the mines is where they're actually at right now. And they have discovered the last of the three temples. They've cleared Hextor, they've cleared Vecna. Now they're going after Erythnul, and they are stuck in these mines getting waylaid by these creatures of the night, if you will. They are, I liken them to Morlocks. If you've ever seen The Time Machine, they're ugly creatures, no eyes, grayish flesh. And our party is now trying to scale down this vertical wall to get down. And as they did, these creatures popped up from across the way and have been firing arrows. And we nearly lost our cleric, who took a tumble for about 60 feet, took every hit point he had. But fortunately, our elf has a ring of featherfall, jumped down and gave him a potion of healing. So that is the synopsis. Best way is to just follow along. Go check us out on YouTube. For those that are still here, I'm going to give you our links. ! Socials, if I could learn how to spell. ! Socials to give you all our links. Check out our Discord, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to bore you with the details. You know what they are, but we really do appreciate you guys rating. We don't get rated very often, and I think it's because people are either starting as we get off, or they have been like done before we started. So we're always kind of like in the middle, but we really appreciate the raid, man. Show some love. to those guys and everybody that followed when they came in. We definitely appreciate it. So anyway, back to where we were as our party is involved in trying to take on these grimlocks. But yeah, let's get back to where we were. And so you hit the one with the did it cast it twice? Is your magic missile? Okay, no, I don't need once. There it is. So you hit it with this magic missile, and up next then Renoir. You cannot move this turn, but you can act.
All right, then I'm going to quaff a potion of healing.
Imagine that. Use those resources, guys. Use them up. Yeah, these grimlocks have been pelting these guys. They're not like really strong creatures, and these guys have pretty decent armor class, but the grimlocks have been sniping them pretty well as they climb down. So as you look at this cavern as these guys are in, up here at the top where two of our party members are, that is Biamba, our barbarian, and that is Modred, our magic user. They are at the top. These guys in the middle are actually at the bottom. It's a 60-foot drop, and there's this little ladder here that they've been trying to climb down. So Hubb, our thief, was easily able to scale down, although he did take a couple arrow shots. Our cleric, Renoir, lost hold and plummeted 60 feet and literally was at -3 hit points. And so our elf, Mulgar, did his thing with his ring of featherfall and jumped down there and now provided him with a potion. And so now he's healing himself. So he has healed 6 more, and then you'll be able to move next turn as we go to the top of the next order. Everybody roll for initiative.
All right. Clearly, my new nickname is Butterfingers.
Yeah, you know what you should have done is you should have had your hand stuck in the muck down there, and you should have said, "Oh, you got your peanut butter in my chocolate." Well, you got your chocolate in my peanut butter.
I'm just glad I didn't get burned alive by our own fire.
That would have been hilarious. Mulgar, as you are down, you're about 30 feet below these guys. They do have good cover from where you're at, but you can actually move where Hubb is at underneath there to essentially be out of their targeting range because you'll have 100% cover down there.
How much cover do they have? Do I got a shot at all or no?
From where you're at, from up where looking down on them, they've got 50%. Down below, they've got like 100% cover. They are ducked behind the rock.
So I got no shot.
So here's what I'm going to do. If they pop up, once they pop up to shoot, they will be at 50% cover for you to target them if you want to do that. But it's still
works for me.
It's a -2, so it's your call what you want to do.
I'm gonna sit here with an arrow ready, and as soon as I see this one of them pop out, the one in front of me, I'm gonna shoot him.
Roger that.
Twice.
Biamba.
I'm gonna target this guy then.
Okay.
And shoot at him.
It is nice to get a raid, man. It is few and far between raids that we get, so I definitely appreciate you guys.
Bad miss.
How many nat ones have we had tonight?
Yeah, dude, how many have I had? It's like nonstop. By the way, if you're watching the stream, as you earn tokens, you can trade those tokens in for nat 1s and nat 20s for the party. They're only good for tonight's stream, but if I get them late like it is now, usually I will carry them over from stream to stream. If you want to help support the stream as well as the party members, for every 100 bits that you cheer, you can grant a +1 to the player of choice or DM, and that +1 is good forever and ever until they use it, so that carries over from stream to stream. And all of those allow them to either replace the dice roll with a nat 1 or a nat 20, or they can use their points that they've got available to raise and lower their dice scores to be successful. Currently, 2 of our players each have +1s available because they've been burning through their points here recently. But yeah, so for those newcomers that are unaware, if you want to help support the stream that way, we definitely appreciate it. No obligation, obviously. We're just glad you're here, and hopefully you'll come back next week as well. All right. Second shot missed as well, or did the first shot? Both shots missed.
Yeah, both shot missed. Yeah.
Dang, man. Oh. Yeah, it does. It did target him correctly. Okay, cool. All right, Modred.
Good old wand of magic missile.
Just so you know, you can use the telekinesis on them. They get a saving throw versus spells, and if they fail, you can lift them up and then just let it go. Your choice.
Right. So, what's the procedure for climbing down that there ladder?
You'll have to give me a strength check, and it will take you 2 turns to get down there because you can move half your.
I think I saved my levitate for myself. When we
Roger
get this
that.
done.
Well,
Roger
you
that.
got shield. Remember, so shield will block those arrows from hitting you in the back.
I'm not worried about this. I'm worried about falling, dude.
So,
well, yeah.
I was gonna say, there you go. For the record, the shield will 100% block magic missiles, but it only adds.
Oh, I thought it blocked regular.
No,
So
it's 100%
it's,
magic missiles, and it gives you an armor class of bonus on any ranged attack and stuff like that. Well, really any
Did I
attack.
do the damage yet?
Yeah, you did 5.
5 points.
Yep. As your magic missile slams into the thing before it can duck back down, you can see it moving back and forth among the rock, trying to get away and keep itself hidden from you. But obviously, magic missile is its own thing. Sir Hubb, anything that you particularly would like to do while you were down there, sir? You are completely 100% covered. As I said, you are actually, even though I can't put you on it on the map right now, you are under the lip of this side, so you're actually under the bottom side there. So
Yeah, I don't think I really have anything, DM. So what I would like to do is I'll look right here and make sure that nothing surprises us down that.
okay,
Top.
Roger that. Renoir, you can now move
All right.
or cast spells or whatever.
All right. First, I'm going to quaff another potion because I'm still not great.
Okay.
Yeah, that falling was not good. Not good.
Well, I could have done it how I normally do it. I do it 1d6 for every 10 feet. So it would have been 1d6 plus 2d6 plus 3d6 plus 4d6 plus 5d6 plus 60 plus 66.
Probably
Wow.
more realistic physics.
So there was actually, we'll get into it later, but there was actually an article in a Dragon magazine that really approached it. It was really well done, I thought. Because what I just described to you is like overkill, but modern, or what they originally had of 1d6 for every 10 feet. So that's what I did with 66. That's underkill. So the truth is somewhere in the middle, and it really tried to figure out what's maximum terminal velocity? Let's go. All right. So you can.
I'm going to move this 10 feet as well.
So that 10 feet that you moved does not quite put you, because it's a 15-foot thing, right? So you can only move 10 feet, right? Because you quaffed your potion. So technically, you're still in the target zone of them if they wanted to fire arrows down at you.
Fair enough.
But
They'll miss anyway. I'm positive Tritherian wouldn't allow them to hit me. He wouldn't allow me to fall either. You know.
Yes, he wouldn't. He didn't allow you. You took it upon yourself. As one of the creatures pops up, go ahead and take aim if you want, unless you want to wait for the other guy, Mulgar. You could take your choice, the one that just popped up, or you can wait for the one closest to you to pop up.
Take the one closer to me. I'll let this guy fire.
Okay. As he fires once, both shots miss as he tries to hit the magic user who's pelting his companions with the mystical wand, but Modred's armor and his shield. As the other one pops up, go ahead and take your shot. That's first shot misses.
Wow.
Second shot, miss.
Okay, that's all I got.
Man, you should have hit with
Nearly impossible to hit.
Yeah, when that 15 missed, it was like, wait.
As it takes aim once again at our magic user. Second shot hits.
Ouch.
For 1 hit point of damage. Whoa,
It was just a scratch.
You said these creatures had no eyes, like 0 eyes?
Right.
So that means they're doing this entirely by echolocation. Do we have any way of making a loud sound?
Roll for initiative.
Nope, I used already in the last battle my ability to remove the sound.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
We know what you're doing. Mulgar, you're up.
I was actually looking at my spells to see if I had anything I wanted to cast, but I'm just going to stick with magic missile.
Mulgar, I am going
Once
to.
again, I'm going to wait for my friend.
Okay, roger that. Modred.
What? Oh. Casting magic missile. 1 point of damage.
2. As you hit it, you see the creature stand up and try to move toward that little tunnel area. Go ahead and take your shot.
Okay.
As it is now completely visible. First shot miss. Want to make sure that it. Yeah, you're an 11. You missed by 3. And your second shot misses.
Wow.
That's
I
pretty
can't
surprising.
hit anything.
Surprising. Hubb,
Yeah, it is.
you can
Clearly my wife's
Hubb, you can see that. Well, no, you can't. Never mind. You're underneath the thing. I forgot. Hubb's still
Maybe
watching.
DM I would be able to hide in shadows down there in case something decided to come by.
Okay, go ahead and hide in your shadow.
All right, rolling. Where the heck? There it is. I got it.
All right, Hubb, as you hide in shadow, as you can't see nothing.
Yep, my big
Nothing.
toes sticking out.
Renoir.
All right, I have no ranged ability. Can't really help anyone. I'm going to continue moving until I am under cover.
Roger
Can't
that.
shoot me.
So you are now undercover. I'm going to see if I can do it. 100%, but it'll let me do 90% cover. So you guys are now 90%. Biamba. This guy is wide open, uncovered, as he appears to be making his way for this little tunnel. The other guy is still partial cover.
I'm going to shoot at him then.
Okay. Nice.
That's finally a hit.
At last. That's because he doesn't have cover.
Oh, come. These freaking damage dice are killing me.
I love it.
Try a second shot.
Second shot misses. All right. That is it for you. As this one gets up. Moves here. Yeah, he did shoot. As he snipes our elf from above.
No, he doesn't. I'm going to use my nat 1 because
Oh.
we're going to be done a little bit. Might as well use it.
All right. As you use your
Yeah, I'm going to use my nat 20 next with my sling, I think.
Okay.
So,
as nat 1 as his first attack misses. And that's what I was saying, folks. If you want to donate, I was able to hit Mulgar with my shot, but because somebody donated a nat 1 to him, he replaced my dice roll with a nat 1. So now I have missed. So now I have to roll my second shot. And he hit anyway. At least he didn't hit twice, though. Five hit points of damage to Mulgar. As the other one disappears into the tunnel.
He must have been about dead.
as we go to the top of the order. As you do see, the other one is moving toward the tunnel as well. Looks like they don't want to have any part of that magic user on the other side.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we have go. Hubb, you are up if you want to do anything other than hide in shadow.
Can I slash that guy when he's running down the tunnel?
He is 30 feet above you. No.
All right, then I'm going to hide in shadows.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what you got to remember. This view is a top-down view, so it's sort of staggered. So Biamba and Modred are at the 60-foot level. These two grimlocks on the ledge are at the 30-foot level, and y'all are at the 0-foot level. So they're about 30 feet above you, Hubb.
Can I quickly pull my sling out and launch one at him?
I will definitely allow that.
All right. Well, that's what I'm doing.
As the sling, it's just not enough angle for you to get to him, and it flies past, and you hear your stone skitter along the rocks and they come collapsing down somewhere over here off to the east. Modred.
Modred slides his wand back into its place in the folds of his robes, and he undoes his sling, and he's got his sling stones in a easy access pouch at his hip.
Okay.
He puts the sling to the stone to the sling, and then I'm gonna burn my natural 20.
All right, go ahead and roll the attack anyway, so you can get the damage in there. Target him and attack, yeah. As you hit with a solid blow, go ahead and roll your damage and add 4 to it. Because you do the max.
So I'll just roll a d6 and put 4?
No, it's d4. And no, just click the damage.
Yeah, I forgot about the little
yeah,
thing up here. Hold on.
Yeah, if you click the damage, you click the damage button, and then it'll pop open, and then you just add 4 to it, and then it'll do d4 plus 5 for you. There you go. 7 hit points of damage. As you clock it in the head, as it sort of stumbles for a second, you think maybe, just maybe, it's going to fall, but it catches itself as it grabs a hold the edge of the opening into that tunnel and begins moving toward it. Biamba, you're up.
Here's my map. All right, let's try to hit it. Damn it.
First attack misses. As the second attack hits, nice.
Better.
As you do 4 hit points of damage to the thing, as it lets out a guttural grunt as it hits, and then it too disappears into the tunnel. Out of sight, out of mind. Ending combat there. As you guys find yourselves looking around, you don't see anything coming from anywhere. Hubb, you see nothing. The 3 of you, I should say, down below don't see anything. Nor do you guys up top see anything, although you do see the pythons that have been driven into the cliff walls leading down into the vertical chasm that the other 3 went down. Modred.
Renoir, any chance you can hit me with that wand of yours?
Yes, sir.
I'm also going to start climbing down. I'm going to use my climbing ability, though.
All right,
obviously.
so go ahead and use your climbing ability, please. I need 2 checks to get down safely all the way. First check will get you a little over halfway. Second check gets you the rest of the way.
Not sure how. What's the check going to be on? Dexterity or on
It's a strength. It's a strength. It's a strength.
Okay. Do I get any bonuses because of my climbing ability?
So what does your climbing ability say?
Thank you.
I can climb on natural stuff, trees and cliffs.
So I am going to say yes. I will give you just a bonus of 4 for your climb check. So just do your strength check and just do a bonus of 4. It should subtract automatically because if you put -4, it's going to add it and jack it off.
I thought he got the thieves climb walls with that.
To my knowledge, no.
No. Actually, let me go back and look just to make sure.
But that's It's
Climbing. Where's it at? Climbing cliffs. Yes, barbarians at natural cliffs or ledges, and trees. As the thief of the same level would climb walls. Oh, okay. So
there you go.
Go look at that then. Where's my character?
Just asked Hubb. Hubb, what's your climb walls?
Level?
Yeah, 4th level.
I think it was 70 something. I'll look though.
Yeah, should be.
Then you climb like walls inside a city.
88.
Half that.
Yep. So you have. Yeah. So, but Hubb gets, I believe, do you get a bonus for or a negative for your climb walls because you're a halfling?
I have to look. Yeah, I'm trying to see here.
87. I got an 87.
I have a negative.
Yeah.
Half.
All right. So, go ahead and just roll a D100 and 87.
I think I can roll it off the character sheet. It's supposed to be 87.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it works out.
Yeah. I don't remember if I ever added it on your thing.
That says I failed. Not 69. Oh wait, I did it the wrong way. They have.
Yes. So wait, what
I
did you?
I got to change it to roll the reverse of it.
Total 69, target 80. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So you passed. Yeah. So you're good. All right. So you managed to now give me one more because you got to get 2 checks to get down.
Let me see if I can change it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah. Just
You'll
do it.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. We're good. If you fail, you pass. If you pass, you fail. Yeah. 28. Yeah. So you managed to climb down and get with your friends, unmolested, no less.
Yay.
Modred.
I gotta go in there and fix that.
Oh, you're levitating yourself down?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, target yourself.
All
right, as you levitate yourself down. Oh, as Modred drifts down to the base where you guys are.
Now that spell lasts for 4 turns.
Yeah. So we will have to make sure that I put that in when we get back. So this is kind of what it looks like when you guys are down here. You can see these big boulder rocks and there's little twisty tunnel ways leading through it. But that's where we're going to end tonight's game. So we don't have to go any further. Remind me, Modred, that we reapply your levitation, or what I'll do is I'll just give you the spell back and you just recast it on yourselves when we get back to back next week. But we appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully those newcomers, some of y'all hung around to enjoy whatever we had left. But we really appreciate the raid if our raiders are still out there. So we will be back next Monday. If you follow the stream, as I said, we are here every Monday, 7:30 Eastern, for first edition Dungeons and Dragons, our Age of Worms campaign. If you are into 5th edition, I actually technically have 2 5th edition games. Well, 3 if you include my face-to-face game, but you'll never see that one. But on Fridays, every other Friday, we have our Savage Tide campaign. Both of these are set in the world of Greyhawk, of course. Savage Tide being in the southern jungles, the port town of Sasserine. And that one is relatively fledgling as well. They are in the first phase of the arc, which has 12 parts to it as well. I also have a one-shot that I did. It's an all-dwarf campaign for an adventure that I wrote that I just wanted to get some people's feedback on. So it started out as a one-shot. We had some technical difficulties with Forge and some other things going on, so we ended up getting about 2/3 of the way through the adventure. So that is TBD as far as when we are going to be able to get that restarted or at least finished. It's probably going to have to be an off Friday, which is going to really upset my wife because she's mad enough that I'm missing Mondays and every other Friday, plus Thursdays for my face-to-face game. So if I tell her I'm going to be missing back-to-back Fridays, I better buy her a diamond ring or something. So y'all need to help pitch in, start donating like crazy. But yeah, anyway, we do appreciate you guys. We're going to figure out who we're going to raid to. So those of you that came in on a raid, hopefully if you're still here, you'll be able to go out on a raid. But I just don't know who we're going to raid yet. Let me look. How we roll. Oh, Game Master Eric. Yep, let's bounce over to him. I like his games, man. So we're going to bounce over to, unless anybody want to watch a Daggerheart game. Is anybody into Daggerheart? It's definitely a cool system. I like it, but we'll go over to Eric. If you've never been to Game Master Eric, excuse me, you need to give him a like and a follow as well, because he's got a great game that goes on, and he's got a campaign that's been going for a while. But we better get over to him before everybody drops off of us, because we got a bunch of people dropping already. But I appreciate everybody that was here. Hopefully you'll stay with us until we raid. But yeah, we will see you next Monday. And just remember, in a world that you can be anything that you want, all we ask is that you be kind. We will see you guys next time. Peace. Stay safe.
Anything else from Kelly?
Enough now.
All right. Well, we then go to the top of the order. And we are going to start moving. As the plants begin crawling, they move slowly towards you guys.